Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another session of Maghrebi Madness in Crusader Kings 3. I hope y'all are having a wonderful start to your weeks, and I hope y'all who had to deal with wrangling with daylight savings time managed to wrangle with it all right. This is my favorite part of DST, is when parts of Europe are switching over, but North America doesn't switch over until the week after, so it becomes extremely confusing to try and schedule anything. But hopefully my early tweets and everything allowed everybody to realign and figure out when things were. Looks like quite a few of you have managed to join us right at the start, so it looks like it all worked out, but we'll find out, in an hour from now, and I think people end up arriving and going, whoa, I'm late, what's going on? Folks, with my ranting about DST set aside, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Vasil Mihai, good luck with your test, buddy. Kiara Fethian, we'll talk about last one at some point in today's conversation. I don't know if this will be the last one, for more reasons than one, but we'll touch on that. But yes, Syraxis, we might actually get the Battle of Tours here, which would be nice to see. The YouTube Sarko, how's it going, buddy? Connie Heb, hey, looking forward to the childhood events. Yeah, we're still a kid. We're still but a child, older than we were before, but look at this guy. Looks, he's gonna have some anger management issues. You can kind of tell. Brian Richards, how's it going? I'll catch most of this on VOD. Glad to be here. Well, glad you could make it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you're able to stay for longer than a couple minutes. But yeah, definitely the VOD will be up as always right after the stream is done, so you can hop onto that as soon as the stream is over, more or less. YouTube's gotten better at processing streams. Max already liked the video. I feel like Jeffrey Nelson, how's it going? Good morning. Jazzy B, will we get a dog or a cat? That's asking the important questions, really. Asking the important questions. Yeah, Jazzy B, saw your tweet this morning as well. I had a feeling, yeah, it's a horrible mess. A murderous child. I don't know if we've had that much murder yet with this kid. Liz Purr, glad you can make it. I've got CK2 but never really played, couldn't seem to learn it. My mates thought it was crap, hoping this has better tutorials. Yoza Hughes, if the game's tutorial isn't good enough for you, it's a better tutorial than the second one, sorry. But I've got a whole guide series on the channel that should help people come to grips with some of the mechanics. But folks, let's go ahead and hit continue. As always, I love starting on this screen to see our, I guess, boy wonder grow older and older. But let's go ahead and dive on in, do a really quick recap as we always do, so everyone's caught up and we're all kind of refreshed, myself included, and then we can dive into the action. We've made really good progress in this lifetime, and just as a reminder, this lifetime is, wow, 1, 2, 3, the 4th generation. Actually, man, two sessions ago we had two back-to-back deaths, and it felt like the world was falling apart, and we'd gone 7 generations on. But no, I guess it's not that bad. I guess it's not that bad. So we're in the 4th generation, and hoping to fulfill our great-grandfather's dream. Sultan al-Qasim, who wanted to avenge the Battle of Tours. We're very, very close to doing that. Sorry to hear that about your tea, YouTube Sarko. I hope you're able to recover quickly. Yeah, the Ireland tutorial is pretty good in this game. On which note, look at the state of these islands. My God. Yikes. Ignis, hey, glad you could make it. All that dread, good point, Brian, right. Listen, it's not murder if it's an execution. I thought you meant you're technically right, but right, yeah. Listen, they were being punished in the eyes of Allah, right? So it's okay, it's acceptable. It's not murder, right? It didn't give me tyranny. There we go, that's what I was looking for. It didn't give me tyranny, so we're okay. All right, let's see. What's the deal? So a couple of big things happened. I mean, we've got all of the Iberian Peninsula now under our grip, except for what belongs to West Francia, which we'll be handling this session. We got these little islands and stuff as well. Our, old holdings, which are still our holdings, but these have all been kept in check. I don't think we have any upset vassals. I mean, we had a lot of issues at the beginning. We have a couple of vassals who aren't too happy, but they're not upset. We had a lot of negative 100s and stuff like that when we took over as, a literal baby, a 2-month-old on the throne. There was that early attempt by one of our uncles to install another one of our uncles on the throne instead, but that got squashed basically right away, so that was all good. And let's not forget the passing of Duke Witericho, who was honestly one of our most amazing like, quote-unquote sub-characters in this story. I love having those, like, sub-characters, those extra stories on top of the player stories. That, to me, makes Crusader Kings so much more interesting as well. But Duke Wittaricho, the late Duke Wittaricho, had control of a massive tract of land down over here, and in fact, he was pretty scary. He was pretty scary because he was very powerful, and anytime there was a succession, he would not like the new ruler, and it would be this whole hubbub. But he passed away, and yes, Second Rook, first of all, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, but drop those Fs. This man was a baller. He did huge things, a brave man, a diligent man, and a little bit arrogant. But you know what? He had every right to be. But his passing meant that his realm got split into minor emirates instead. We got the Jatibid Emirate, the Emirate of Murcia, or Murcia, I guess. It's so weird to think about Murcia down over here. And the Emirate of Granada as well. So his realm got split, weakening some of our strongest vassals and further solidifying our, you know, grip on everything, I suppose. Yeah, glad you could make it, buddy. Is it a bank day over there, or bank holiday? Bank day, bank holiday. What's the word? We're going to see if you can get Paragon of Virtue before accumulating 2,000 renown to see which kingdoms. Yes, exactly, Syraxis. The next thing to touch on is. So last session I talked a lot about using the Holy War to declare war on West Francia to start our conquest of Southern Francia. As you can see, we already have, well, we're very close to having what we need. We need to be Paragon of Virtue, which is the next step over. We're very close to this. But if we go for the Kingdom invasion instead, we could... gotcha. Glad to hear it a second. Well, if the schedule change works this way, then I'm happy for it. We ruined Frisia last time. Yeah, good point as well, actually. I should touch on that. Frisia, Italy was Frisia, but with... Well, wow, right. When that Holy War was declared on us, that I was worried was going to cause a huge gash in our lands, we managed to assassinate, so I guess we are murderous, the, at the time, King of Frisia, thus fracturing their realm and giving Italy more of that land. And now Italy is, you know, we're fine. We haven't warred or anything like that, so, you know, we're okay. We're okay. For Mercia, it's the same C sound as in Murcia, the one in England. So, yeah, Mercia, right? Like the S. English. What a language. Right, so, what we're going to aim to do is declare an invade kingdom war on West Francia instead, in the hopes of, you know, capturing a massive tract of land, including the little, you know, enclaves on the Iberian Peninsula. To do that, though, we need some more prestige, and to get to Exalted Among Men will take us a little bit of time. We're making decent progress right now, but fortunately, we have a lot of money, and we have a lot of titles we can make. So if we just, you know, make a handful of titles, we'll gain the prestige at the cost of money, and that should allow us to declare that war pretty soon. Yes, exclaves, technically, you're right. Sorry. So that is that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Now, good to remember as well on the topic of storms on the horizon. These guys they're a hefty force, 9,000 strong. Now, we're marked as similar. That's them and their allies. We're marked as similar, I assume, including my allies, the Sheikh Firuz of Jain. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know where are you? I wish it would highlight on this screen. Nonetheless, he's a sheikh, so he's not that powerful. It would be maybe wise of us then to ally with the Aghlabids or Mazab. Wow, the Byzantine Empire's really kind of grown over here, haven't they? But it would be a good idea for us to find an ally for the war to come. And obviously, we can't look to any Catholics. That's likely not going to work out for us. But in order to find those alliances, we also have to reach adulthood. So we're not that far away from that. Let me check, actually. Are we? Oh, my God. That looks pretty bald, I'm not going to lie. That looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not good for him, obviously. He's blind and a bleeder. Wow, this is not good. Money for mercs is also a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Could do it that way instead. I have, you know, sort of once bitten, twice shy syndrome from both CK2 and Europa Universalis, in that, you know, the one war where I push too hard. I get extremely nervous about that. Whoops, no, I didn't mean to declare war on you, buddy. Sorry. I wanted to look into arranging a marriage here. Yeah, none of his... Oh, he doesn't have any kids. Is he going to have any as a blind man with... I mean, I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, exactly, Syraxis. That's what I'm hoping for, is, like... The problem, though, is, like, who do we ally with when the time comes? As a child, we can only be betrothed to one person, just in case anybody is wondering. So we have to wait until... adulthood for that. And West Francia, we should check as well. They don't have a lot of money, so they won't be raising too many mercenaries unless they gain a lot of money over the next, you know, however many years. Now, with the money we have, let's go ahead and make some of those titles we've been talking about. There are quite a few sultanates already within our land that have been formed. The Kingdom of Valencia was one that I've been talking about making for a while. It's a nice big chunky tract of land, but 500. It's like, do I want to spend 500 to get 400 prestige, or do I want to spend 250 to get 300 prestige? I'm probably better off making duchies first, right? Also, just to keep things organized, not just about looking at the numbers, but also just trying to keep things organized over here. Enemy mercs ruined my Ireland campaign, says Jazzy B. Damn, yeah, it's honestly, you have to check how much money they have. I just realized, where does the condition of Alhambra in this game? Let's find out. Alhambra? You're gonna have to point that. I recognize the term, but I couldn't point it out on a map. It's one of those Alhambra. Not ringing a bell right now from a geographical perspective. Try to find a hook on the Byzantine Empire and ally them. I mean, we could send someone to seek out secrets over here. I don't know what the likelihood of success is. They do have, oh, you know, unmarried daughter over here. Interesting. Different faith is a negative 1,000 modifier, so it has to be a very strong hook. Granada, Alhambra and Granada. I don't think it's made yet. Get me to Granada. Pretty sure it... Oh, no, there it is. It's just ruins right now. It's just ruins. Upgrading it, we need hoardings innovation. Yeah. So we're not close to making it. Yes, it is a fort. Yes. Sorry, letting myself get distracted there. I don't think looking for a secret among the Byzantines is going to do the trick as much as, say, you know, finding a secret among the court of King Louis here and maybe assassinating him or something like that, getting people to hate him. He's already excommunicated. Oh, damn. Dude. I wouldn't be able to cause his entire realm to fracture, but his current relationships with his vassals are probably... Oh, no. Wow. They don't like him at all. We don't really have to do much to to break the Franks here, really. Yikes. Can children blackmail? That's a good question. I don't think so. We don't have any secrets right now. I don't think children can blackmail. I'm not 100% sure, though. I've never had the opportunity to test that out. Angry vassals make for easy wars. Yeah, I know. We need to operate quickly on Francia, because the vassals are already pretty upset. I worry that a replacement will make them... happier. The other thing I worry about is declaring a kingdom war and then King Louis abdicates or dies or, you know, whatever happens. And then there's, well, what happened... You remember what happened with Andalusia, right? Where, the word lose in that is a little too prominent. Where we declared that kingdom war, the once-in-a-lifetime kingdom war, and then it all went away. Anyway, let's see about these duchies. Toledo I've been talking about for a while. We can go ahead and form that. Who would we give it to, though? Who here is deserving of such responsibility? Someone with a high stewardship, I would imagine. This guy over here, Sheikh Hakam, a godless paragon. Stewardship of 11. It's not amazing, but it's something. Kidnap the heir and change his religion. Well, we have to get to... we're not old enough for lifestyle focuses, but I do like that. I do like that for the Byzantine Empire, you're saying, right? Yeah, Asturias, sorry, not Andalusia. Sorry, Maxar. It's been a morning. It's been a morning. I think... Ooh, what about you? Duchy of Castile. We can give him the Duchy of Castile. Or Castile, I suppose. I'm gonna find the right person to give it to over here. Yeah, this guy with his stewardship of 12. I like raising people from the ranks. I suppose it's feels a bit more intimate. Wrong word. But you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and make that one first. So Castile, create that title. 250. Yep. There it is. Boom. Done. We can just hold it for ourselves, honestly. We just hold it for ourselves, and we lose that indirect vassal penalty a little bit. I mean, you can see how much of a difference that made over there. Yeah, sure, that, you know, that works for me. Why not just hold it myself? Well, because my own stewardship is quite poor, until, obviously, I reach adulthood. But why give it away and then have to take it back? On which note, just as a reminder, we are able to hit up the limited crown authority if we want to. It's a little expensive as far as prestige cost is concerned. Clan governments will provide at least 5% levies and 2% income. I think we're fine in that regard. I don't think anybody is really... We have a couple people that don't like us, actually. Might be worth swaying them. I'm not swaying anybody right now. Wait, I'm a child. I can't sway. Ah, being a kid, man. Being a kid. Make haste, Sarko, indeed. Make haste to grab that cup of tea. Alright, so that's Castile done. We could also take a look at... let's get Toledo built up over here. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. Create that title, another 250. There it is. Staying within our, you know, holdings and everything like that is fine. The Sultanate of Andalusia. This is, I think that's what was throwing me off earlier. This belongs to me. Yes, okay. Eventually, when succession happens, which hopefully won't be for a long time, we'll see some things switching around. By sway, you mean sway an arrowhead into their backs? That is reserved almost exclusively for the Catholics, I would say, including... Is Syria still Catholic? It is, isn't it? Yeah. We have a Catholic-Irish Syria, by the way, Second Rook. I don't know if you caught that in a previous VOD or anything, but Syria was little pockmarks all over West Francia, which I thought was pretty priceless. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. 1425. Let's save a little bit of money, and then we'll do a little bit more. I don't want to be in a position where we have, like, you know, one gold piece left over to, you know, if a war kicks off or something. I believe we're good to move time forward, actually, now. I know there was a lot of time spent in pause, just getting the things, getting the stream started up. I hope y'all don't mind, but lots of little things to take care of and address. Do you have some tea bilnana, Moroccan mint tea? Not at present, unfortunately, just some water, on which note I will be taking a sip. I just call it Maghrebi tea. Isn't that, like, that's like its English name, right? Maghrebi tea. One of the coolest things is watching people pour out Maghrebi tea, though. They do that thing where it's like, you know, a mile distance between the glass and the actual teapot or whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit play. By the way, we have the diplomacy education focus. Just as a reminder, we're going to try something a little bit different to be a bit more diplomatic over here. Our intrigue is already fairly high, so we will be toying around with abductions and things like that as well, but also I want to take a look at opportunities that the diplomacy lifestyle gives, because it's not often that we see the diplomacy lifestyle get love, I would say, as far as like streams and VODs and all that kind of stuff are concerned, I would say. Noor can marry, that's my mother. We could, oh dear, I just looked at the title, oh dear. We could actually get some alliances from our mother's marriage over here. Our mother, just as a reminder, is also currently our educator, because she has extremely good, you know, well, she doesn't have the best diplomacy in the realm, but she is also the charismatic negotiator, and she's quick, right? So, that is that's why she's our educator. Now, she could make some alliances, some internal alliances for us, but don't know if that's really worth doing, or if I'd rather wait to see more powerful alliances. Nah, there's no potential for any. Damn, people need to have kids in this neighborhood. Great men are not peacemakers. Great men are conquerors. Sean. Whenever I've seen it here, it's called mint tea. Yeah, mint tea is like the generic term, but you get like, there's a couple of varieties of mint tea. Maghrebi is like mint and black tea, and like, for me, a pile of sugar. It tastes so good with sugar. Ricky Cool, how's it going? Oh man, have you replenished your tea stock? Yes, I have, Natalie. I have indeed. Glad we have our priorities right about our concerns. The tea stock is replenished. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my Ferris, Raimundo, is scheming against my kinswoman, Badiat. Ooh. Wasn't it last session that we learned that something was up? Raimundo. Why? Oh, he's such a capable man. He's an insane adventurer. Dude, this guy's a good... Okay, no, hold on. I could just opt not to accuse him. Who is Badiat? Now, again, we're not our grandfather or our great-grandfather. We don't necessarily have to be a family man. He is... Oh, yeah, we learned about the plot. We didn't know who was involved. And, I have to I'll have to check my values. By which I mean who's worth more to me, not my moral values, not my moral compass. Raimundo. He might just get... I don't know if he'll even be able to succeed. Off to war with him? Yeah. We won't throw him in jail. He might die in our service. And we could throw him in jail and get a hook on him and stuff, right? Negotiate his release. Costs him some prestige, not us. We've been on our own since birth. Ain't that the truth? I will throw him in jail to teach him a lesson. Diplomacy, right? Diplomacy. Throw him in jail. Raimundo, negotiate your release. I want a weak hook on him. And I could demand his conversion as well. He'll be a little upset at us. But we don't have to worry about him trying to actually murder us. No point banishing him or anything. Yeah, we'll use that weak hook if we need to. This gives us some power and sway over him. So conversion and a weak hook. Negotiate that release. There you go. Diplomacy advanced tactics. There we go. Good. There's our favorite hook. I have no choice but to accept your conditions. You tried to murder one of my family members. Like, come on, Raimundo. Come on, buddy. Who are you married to, by the way? Not anyone particularly special. I was hoping for, strong kids or something. Usually I look for that when someone's got, like, High Marshal or whatever. Fervent Feaster. Oh, no. My, great-grandfather was a fervent feaster. Many months have passed since the lords and ladies of the realm gathered for a feast, my Malik al-Muazzam. Sheikh Anthenos shrewdly continues. It would benefit you, not to mention those among us who appreciate a good feast, if this was remedied soon. Dude, I'm too young to host a feast, and you know this. I am a child. I can't host a feast. If I promise it, it needs to be fulfilled within 10 years. Okay, that's enough time. We'll be an adult by then. So fine. I promise that a feast will be hosted soon. Oh god, YouTube Sarko. Christian Almonte, glad you could make it. Wasn't able to do due to work now. Go get some french fries. Oh my god. I once had a crusade declared against me and over 30 captive knights. Wow. Started releasing with conversion. Anyone who didn't have ransom money and those who wouldn't convert were executed. Yeah. That's a good way to collect a mini army. Promise that a feast will be hosted soon. Can't wait to be an adult. Flashback to childhood. Too many held duchies. Right, of course. I should hand one off. Maybe let's go ahead and hand off the... because that affects opinion and stuff as well. Let's hand off... Which one? Toledo? Abdul Hazm finished promote culture task. Oh, wow. Right, so this is something that had been happening down at Murcia when we wanted Wichiricho to potentially convert to us. It's fine. Abdul Hazm has completed his job over here, so Murcia now is Maghrebi and Zaidi, so that's ideal. So whoever's in charge of it might actually convert culture as well, since their capital is of the appropriate culture that I want them to convert to. So that's hopefully going to work to our advantage. We are not yet 10. We're almost 10. 19th of May. So soon. Very soon. Right. So Toledo. Always. Every time. It's one of those words. Who would I grant it to? I suppose I could grant it to this guy, right? With his... Yikes. No. I think the better person to grant something to would be up over here. This guy getting this Duchy of Castile. Got a decent stewardship. His wife is also good in terms of stewardship, fortune builder. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Sheikh Firuz has gained cautious leader. Marshal was increased by 1. My marshal continues to do work with our knights and commanders and stuff. Let's grant you this title over here. My focus is education focus. Ricky, cool. Sorry, education. My focus is diplomacy focus. So we're gonna have an interesting time, I think, playing with that when we hit adulthood. What is this again? Toledo. No, not Toledo. Castile. Where are you? There you are. Perfect. So given control of all of that, his higher stewardship should help keep things organized, help give us maximum benefit, and keep our duchy count in check as well. Yes. Go for it. Cool. Yeah, we're trying to avenge the Battle of Tours, just for those of you who are maybe just joining in. We're trying to avenge the Battle of Tours as our core driving force in this Let's Play. Oh, in this live play, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what we'll do afterwards. I'll leave it at that for now. A scheme at court. Oh, another one. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my guest Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz, are you worth anything to me? Andrea M, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. It's fun as hell though, Sean. Sorry, I missed what your favorite part of this game is being an inbred Oh, yeah, this game can get pretty wild. Novice hunter, adequate bargainer. I mean, he's got some prowess, but he's just a guest of mine. I don't have to go out of my way, but good to know. Honestly, Sultan Mikhail over here has done quite well as our spymaster. Better than Witericho was doing. But then again, maybe we didn't have this kind of villainy when Witericho was spymaster. Your marshal just went up. Wow, this guy's marshal is pretty good. So it's important to remember that high marshal is good for a good quality commander. Prowess is also important, obviously, especially so for knights. But marshal is really good for a good quality commander, and their advantage will make or break some battles, especially as we go up against the Franks over here, who again with their allies are scary strong. I mean, it says similar strength, but all it takes is one misclick or one error on our part for it all to fall apart. One thing I should do, actually, is get some more men-at-arms. We talked about this briefly last session as well, but I think we spent a little bit of money on it, but not nearly enough. I could get rid of one unit of light footmen, because we're doubling up on those right now, which is obviously useless. And I think we should investigate what Frankish terrain holds for us and recruit accordingly. We should upgrade the Onagers as well, right? Size 3. Again, just make those sieges faster when they come. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have actually 2 regiments of them, because then you have 2 armies that are mass sieging, right? I think a Merc army could help you. Yeah, for sure. I think we'll look into it. I just don't want to rely on it, is I guess the way to put it. How can you find out that someone is trying to kill someone while not finding out who has the intentions? Oh, you hear rumors. You hear maybe coded messages you come across or what have you. I buy that. I buy that as a potential. Right, let's take a look at what terrain we're dealing with here. Terrain. It still throws me off that they updated this with 1.1, like the layout of this. I'm not in a bad way. It's one of those like reminders for me that there's been a big update. Lots of plains, mostly plains, a little bit of forest here and there, some farmlands, some dense forestry down over here. So our archers will be good for that, right? And then otherwise it's just plains where I don't think things make much of a difference. Hills as well over here. Okay, forest, hills, and plains. Forest, hills, and plains. These guys are fine in forests and jungles. These guys are good in in hills and forests. So upping our light footmen and our bow count makes sense. Light horsemen, they're good in plains, but in hills they'll suffer a little bit. So we just want to keep that in mind. Decent in plains though, no dry lands up north. Anything new we want to get in their stead? Now armored footmen we just unlocked, like close to the end of the last session. We just unlocked them. That damage, though, oh my god. And the toughness as well. Look at that difference. No terrain effects or anything. Might not be a terrible idea. Get rid of one of our light footmen regiments and replace them with some armored footmen instead. Again, not affected by terrain, and they will be causing more damage than the average. I wish I could see what these guys are up to in terms of their men-at-arms. I can. Light footmen, light horsemen, and some pikemen. Okay. Okay, they have some armored footmen with their allies. Light footmen, light horsemen. So we need to be very wary about our bowmen. We don't want to over rely on our bows. Pikemen. Light footmen. They'll counter the heavy infantry, which is the armored footmen that their allies have. Pikemen will counter our cavalry, which is obviously worrying, and then they've got their footmen and their horsemen. I don't think I can look at those too much. I don't think I can look at this too much. It's a mixed bag. I could get some pikes to counter their horsemen when the time comes up. No, I would chop this one. We've got this one that's got 200. I would probably drop this one and keep these light footmen. They're not completely useless. The camel riders, I mean, they're valuable, but not as much. I guess in the plains they'll do a little bit more damage. I might actually drop the camel riders. Damn. That would be unfortunate to have to do. But let's drop these guys. Yeah, let's drop these guys. Go ahead and get ourselves some pikemen. I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, the camel riders I think are useless. They're good in the desert, but in plains and in hills, they're really not that good. So I might actually drop the camel riders as well. Let's go ahead and make some armored footmen. Start with some pikemen, I think. Help deal with their cavalry. Good in hills. Good across the board. You know, default in like plains and stuff. So I think some pikes are not a bad idea. The game would be more fun if you were not sure of the army's enemy size. I don't disagree, Fanu. I think there's like a balance to be struck between knowing their full army size, or maybe depending on your spy master or your martial skill, you had like a confidence meter of like how confident you are about your knowledge about them. Like I think that would be a nice way to do that kind of intel, because it makes sense to know what kind of army your opposition has. But it doesn't make sense to know it precisely, I would say. That's where it gets a little funky. Now remember, men-at-arms size also determines countering, right? So we should keep that in mind as well. Keep that in mind as well. Go ahead and increase your size a little bit, and maybe let's start saving up a little bit of money again. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll probably get rid of the camel riders. In fact, I could probably do that right now. No reason wasting that, you know, maintenance. And we'll replace them with something, maybe heavy, like armored footmen or something. The camel riders have served us well, though. Served us very well. You should stop the great camel extinction of Mountain Blade. How do you do the red highlight thing? Which red highlight thing? Sorry. Camel riders, destroy regiment. Boom, done. Okay, cool. Let's let time move forward again. Make some of that money. I mean, our income rate isn't bad, I would say, as well, right? We're making a decent bit of money. 40. It's not great, but we're also, again, we're just a child. We're just a child, and that's obviously having its impact. And our betrothed can't help us with stewardship. We'll want to get at least one person who, one wife, I mean, who can help with governance. War ain't going on. That's fine. That's down over here. We will need some allies. I don't know if there will be any to be had. Neighboring ruler won a war. King Louis won against King Carlo of Bavaria. Okay. They've been growing their holdings, it looks like. Constant torment. Ah, my bully. My bully is back. The things Emir Fath puts me through as a child still weigh heavy on me. The stares, the laughter, the pain. Every time I see him, my mood is sure to turn sour. He might have become an adult now, but I know that he will never become a decent person. I'll never forgive him. He's a vassal of ours, and he's a powerful vassal of ours. I could have him killed. He hasn't done anything to justify his imprisonment, unfortunately, and we might not even succeed, but I could have him potentially killed and have him replaced by this vassal who I get along with just fine. He's also a member of our dynasty. This guy is also a member of our dynasty, which does give him some power over him, but let's pin him. I'll never forgive him. How old are we, by the way? Are we 10 yet? No. 19th of May. Right. Almost. The names become red. Still not sure what you're talking about. Emir Yahya created cadet branch. Names become red. Names become red. I mean, I did this earlier. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, you mean that? Oh, that's tagging me with the @ sign. Oh, Ignis, have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Glad you could drop by. I think we can speed things up a little bit. Yes, we can. Let's go for it. Known for my dedication to my faith. Excellent. That means we can do those holy wars for a kingdom as well, which we might, you know what, we might follow up if we're going to continue this after our invade kingdom war for West Francia. If that goes well, we could use a holy war against Italy or something. That's a way to do it. That's a way to expand our holdings quickly. More growths. King Seguin, Kingdom of Italy. Gotta keep our eyes peeled for how these guys are doing. Mubashir is dead. He's just a man in my dungeon. Not a big cause for concern. Though I should take a look at a lot of cadet branches. A lot of cadet branches. Any ransom to be gained here? No, I don't think so. Let's not forget Shakira is in our prison. Nope. No ransoms, no ransoms, no ransoms. How's our Dread looking? Pretty good still. Dread's looking pretty good still. Yeah, I don't think we have any money to be made over here, folks. Yeah, unfortunately. When Dread drops, we'll take care of it. Daylight savings time made me late for the stream. Can anyone catch me up? Life of Rose Angel. Yeah, sorry about that. Daylight savings, such a wonderful thing. We did a quick recap. We made a couple of new duchies. If I can remember there we go. The Duchy of Toledo and the Duchy of Castile now exist. We handed the Duchy of Castile off to our vassal here, Emir Badr ibn Andali. He's got a decent stewardship, which should help us out. His wife is also pretty good at dealing with money, and they're pregnant, so, you know, hopefully we'll see a good lineage over here. We are, at present, trying to increase our prestige to be exalted among men so we can declare an invade kingdom war on West Francia, and we are also adjusting our composition as far as men-at-arms are concerned, and Cordoba has just finished building the gardens and vegetable plantations, which will help our financial situation. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't often pay a lot of attention to building stuff during my streamed playthroughs. It kind of falls behind, I would say. It shouldn't, though. I know the numbers seem small, but they can end up being quite valuable. They can end up being quite valuable. Faction created against me. Ooh, to install Adram. That's a familiar name. Adram on the Hispanian throne. Okay, well, let's see what you're talking about here, buddy. 2 weeks to send an ultimatum. Who is in this faction? My marshal? A random vassal? And my uncle. This is the same uncle from earlier, isn't it? Oh, he's a genius, though. I don't want to, like, end him. I don't want to end him. Budding attraction. Everyone around me seems so eager to pair up, smiling and playing games of kiss and touch with other children. When I show no interest, they seem confused, and girls tell me I should like them more. I truly do not get it. We're asexual. Oh no. That'll make it harder to have kids. Oh, okay. We should be okay. It makes it harder to seduce and romance and things like that. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I truly do not get it. I say. Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting development. As is this. Buddy, why? Why do you do this to me? I guess my dread isn't high enough. Well, time for a trip to the prisons. Ricardo, hi. Hello. I remember you not being ransomable. You are of an important family. How important? 9 living members. Can't be that important. Burn at the stake. Which, there we go. Shakira, I can't get myself to execute Shakira, not just quite yet. Bosun over here. Yeah, we get rid of you. He's a lowborn, he's a nobody. All friends and lovers. Yeah, okay. Get rid of you. That's better. That's better. Yeah, it's gonna hurt the family line for sure, Dragon Fate. That's gonna hurt the family line a lot. Find yourself a young... Yeah, exactly, Sir Axis. We need to hope for the best here. That throws a spanner in the works for the romantic diplomat. Although it did say asexual, not aromantic. So maybe, yeah, exactly, it's asexual. This is different. And, you know, one must do their duty. As our as our great-grandfather once did, so too shall we. We'll get the job done. We'll get the job done. That is going to throw a wrench in the works, though. He's planning to invade France. No time for icky girls and bullies. Oh, my God. Ricky Cool. I mean, are you talking about real life or are you talking about the game? But yes, definitely. What are we looking at here? Decent bit of money. Wow, man, we're making money fast. I could make another duchy to progress down this path faster, or let's prepare for the war more first, I think. Get ourselves some armored footmen. Again, no terrain issues with these guys, so let's go ahead and create that. Let's up the size of our pikemen over here. And our bowmen one more step as well. I think so, let's do it. So we can overwhelm the enemy that are trying to counter us. And then I'll probably want to get some more... what? Pikemen, maybe. Fair number of horsemen on the other side. Look at those light footmen as well. Yikes. A blossoming friendship. Something positive for once. Something positive for once. I spent a lot of time with Mikhail recently. No one else makes me laugh like he does. Well, that's good. Oh, come on. He's possessed. Are you kidding me? But he is the son of Ismail. So, you know, that's nice to have the blossoming friendship here. He's also Herculean, so we should keep an eye on him for sure. A better friend than him is hard to find. God. Hey, Natalie P. Yeah, it comes full circle. The repercussions, the lusty deeds of the past have come. And yeah, I've got a demon friend. Man, this lifetime is going to be a wild one. These guys haven't disbanded yet. I could try to work... well, I can't sway them or anything. Are you not terrified of me? Are you not terrified of me? You're intimidated. Man, you must be... No, you're nothing special. Not particularly brave or anything. Here, let's go ahead and show them I mean business. One more execution. See if that does the trick. Propose alliance with a sheikh. What would this be? I think this is just an alliance by blood, right? A neighboring ruler, the Sheikhdom of Asher. Down over here. That's a small one. It'll probably drag me into wars. I could just decline it. They won't like me for it. I get the feeling they'll just drag me into wars. I couldn't offer vassalage because different culture group and different faith. This guy's stupid. Why is this the symbol of stupid? Oh, jeez. YouTube didn't like your message there, Sean. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because it's about killing people, but I don't think it understands context. This is a dangerous alliance. It's not going to help us. With 600 soldiers, we're just going to be dragged into a war with the Aghlabid Sultanate here, who I would rather be allied with. So, unfortunately, I will have to decline over here. Yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these factions. Now, my uncle... My other uncle, you. What about, Can't negotiate an alliance because we're not close family enough. No marriage is available right now. Allies can't join, factions. Neither can friends or lovers, or prisoners. I can't get them terrified of me, which is... No, it says he's terrified. Okay, you know what? It might just be is waiting for a tick before getting rid of them, getting them out of the faction. Is it a cousin or what? Which one, YouTube Sarko? I'm friends with the monster nephew of my dad. Try converting some of your southern neighbors and then offer them vassalage. You can wage small wars, capture the rulers, and force conversion. We could. My concern... Well, the thing is, this war up north is basically right around the corner at this stage. I could... I think once I hit adulthood, I'll be playing the abduction game maybe a little bit. Abduction, conversion, and then offer vassalage. And then with the diplomacy lifestyle, there is that one option that increases the chance of acceptance. So I think that's something we'll be chasing after. I'm incredibly impressed by one of the household Ferris. I was finally introduced to him face to face, and I am no less impressed now. I'll remember his words for the rest of my life. Okay, what did he say to me? Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. That makes me generous, which is not bad. Work hard, and you can master anything, which makes me diligent. Also not bad, across the board, basically. And greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. That gives us patient. Oh. Helps our learning a fair bit there. Krieg Sturmer, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the show. Bro, just get everything... has a price and buy Frankia. Oh. There's a thought there. There's a thought there. What does the demon mean? Can someone explain, please? Oh, it's the guy's... one of our vassals is possessed. So it's a health penalty. And I'm sure it leads to some interesting moments. Now, patient is not a bad idea, but generous here improves our diplomacy. Oh, it drops our monthly income, though. Which I don't think is a good idea. Don't think is a good idea. Yeah, work hard. Diligent. I like diligent because it's +1s across the board, but that's stress gain. Wow, ain't that the truth? Greatness comes in time. +2 to learning, improves vassal opinion. Hostile scheme resistance improved as well. So it's not bad. The vassal opinion increase is also important as a clan government type. And patient makes sense as well. We've been, you know, since 2 months old, we've been in charge of the realm. Since 2 months old, we've had to be patient. Diligent in conquering France. You know what? I'll throw it up to chat. Y'all let me know what you think. Just leave a message in chat. I'm going to have a quick sip of water again, losing my voice. So the options are generous, which helps our diplomacy but hurts our income. Diligent, which helps everything across the board. Master of all, jack of all trades, master of none, but still better than a master of none, let's not forget. And patient, which helps our learning, which is also good because we are the culture head, and it helps with vassal opinion too. I'm thinking diligent right now, just because of the +1s across the board. And also, like, if you think about how we've been playing, right? Making sure our men-at-arms are in check, making sure our vassals are in check, making sure our duchies are in check. We've been very diligent. So I think diligent makes most sense from a roleplay perspective as well. Jazzy B, income matters too much, especially in war. Yeah, I see a lot of diligence. Petilligent? Saying pat actually reminds me. Where's our pet? I want a pet cat or dog. I think diligent. Yeah, I see most of you are saying diligent. I think diligent makes most sense as well. I think, again, from a roleplay perspective, it's what we've been doing. So I'm going to go with diligent. Work hard, and you can master anything, says this Ferris to me. Beautiful. Gain the trait diligent. That'll help us just across the board in so many ways. Young people don't do patient well. It depends. I was a pretty patient kid. You managed an entire empire at 0 years old. You are diligent. Yeah, good point, Ricky. Cool. We've held it together. We've held it together. Money's looking good again, so that's good. Again, we can maybe make another duchy soon-ish. Man, we're making money fast. We're making money fast. Pretty good opinions over here. This guy wants to serve under the Empire of Maghreb, but that's not going to be made anytime soon. 45%, 20% over here. Could improve opinions a little bit. This guy hates me. Jattabid Emirate. This guy despises me. And he's a schemer with a decent intrigue. It's because he's a powerful vassal and we don't have a spot for him. I love the icon for Chaste, by the way. Every time it comes up, I have to, like, chuckle deep inside my heart. Ah, man. The inability to... a good thing he's craven. He's not likely to do anything. And so he should be terrified of me, yeah. It's, I can't wait until I can sway people. We're 10, by the way, but at... well, 11 now. But we have the diplomacy education focus as it is, and our educator is, I think, who we want them to be. Again, our mother is fairly capable. Fairly capable in this topic. On which note, supportive mother. If it's lagging for you, you should do a little refresh, because YouTube's telling me everything's, quote-unquote, an excellent connection right now. You can still get another trait later on, that's true. So far, you already have ambitious, right? We have humble and diligent, and then charming is just a childhood trait. Yes, I can upgrade crown authority. I'm not sure if it's worth spending the prestige on that right now, though. I mean, maybe. What else am I going to use it on, I guess? But it doesn't really do anything for me until I also get the Maghrebi, sorry, the hereditary rule fascination, which will be 11 years. Once I get that and I can enact partition laws, then we can go up to limited crown authority and try to pass the partition law so we don't have Confederate partition anymore. Supportive mother. As I was delving deeper into the book I was supposed to be studying, I realized that I had trouble grasping the finer nuances of the topic. Soon I am supposed to present the content to my mother, but if I continue on my own, I could be stuck with this book the whole night. Turn to my mother for help, or I can handle this on my own. I could get stressed out. No, there's no harm in if we're playing the diplomat, there's no harm in asking for help when you need it. She is our educator after all, right? She is our educator. Mother, please help. No shame in that. Improves our relations as well. My vassal was taken prisoner. Good. Wait, no, actually, I think this guy wasn't in the faction against me. Oh, you know what? I think he was. Oh, damn it, he left. God damn it, he was released. Still got a couple people in here. Still got a couple people in here. Why, man? Why? You like me, even. Vassal taken prisoner. There's these internal wars right now causing a little bit of shakeups. I was hoping that our vassal down here would be strong enough to do a little bit of warring on his own. But he's just sat there doing nothing. Like, Zamur is an easy conquest for him. You know, he should just expand our holdings a little bit. If he's stronger, he can be stronger against me too. Inherit titles, titles can be created, declare wars, low control in counties. I should maybe look into that a little bit. I should look into what my council is up to, actually. We did a little bit of culture promotion over here. I don't think it's made a difference yet. Not yet. We could try and do more of that as well. Cordoba is Maghrebi and Zaidi, so that's all good. Get rid of the Andalusian culture down over here, maybe. It's not hurting us that much. The foreign culture popular opinion isn't hurting us that much. Which is why I think I would rather have our steward here collecting taxes rather than promoting culture. Domestic affairs for you, still training commanders down here, that's fine, and you are disrupting schemes, that's okay as well. You know, part of me is wondering if I shouldn't have him finding secrets. You know what? Yeah. You're a pretty powerful guy that hates me. Let's go ahead and get you finding secrets in his court. Might be able to turn the tide down there. Think characters with martial focus war more? Yeah, I mean, his martial isn't that great, I guess, 11. It's not sub 10, so I would expect him to be a bit more warlike, I suppose, like Wittericho was. Wittericho was a very good vassal. Like, he was a very good vassal. A curse undone. Oh. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Allah know that I was cursed the day I met Heribert. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that abhorrent churl to his grave. Who is this guy? I guess he was a rival of mine, but from when? I've been a baby most of this most of this life, you know. But fair enough, Heribert. One less Catholic to worry about in this world. All right. With that money we have right now, we got 400 bows. I mean, we could up it to 500, right? One last step. It's going to be expensive to raise this army. Going to be expensive to raise this army. First Maghrebi Death Note, then Demon Friend Weird Family. Let's not forget sleeping with our own daughter-in-law. Not that we ever did that. Yeah, sure, let's up you to 5. Let's get the Armored Footmen up as well, I think. Yeah, let's get the Armored Footmen increased in size as well. And I think we'll do the Pikemen too. And I think that's all the upgrading we'll be doing over here. I think the next thing to do once we get the money again is to make some more duchies and get that prestige higher and higher. Because again, it'll be some time before we're able to host a feast. That'll be the big prestige bump. More warring going on over here. Oh, okay, that's just an internal war. No big deal. Fair enough. A time of relative calm in our empire, I suppose. These guys are still standing. Italy, they just took another chunk of land over here. Yo, the Uglabid Sultanate is suffering a little bit. That's not ideal. I almost wonder if I shouldn't go in to help them. Or, alternatively. A couple holy wars I can do in there. Not my favorite game, but I still like the stream. Well, glad to hear it, Carrie. Yeah, it's an acquired taste for some, I would say, Crusader Kings. It's very different from most strategy games, even. Herbert in life. I hate that baby over there in Hispania. Yeah, basically, Sir Axis. A claim on the sheikdom of Gabes. Oh, so this is where steam gets made. Interesting. The Aghlabid Sultanate. Who would have known? Not an important claim for me. One of my counselors died of old age. Poor man. It's our physician. Another knight improved over here. Sultan Mikhail. Oh, blossoming friendship with a different Mikhail. Spent a lot of time with Mikhail recently. No one else makes me laugh like he does. A better friend than him is hard to find. Same guy, that same possessed guy. He continues to become a superior warrior. This guy's definitely, yeah, a beast. I love the new portraits compared to like Crusader Kings 2. They're so alive. Partly because they're, 3D and fully animated. This guy with his learning of 17 would make a good physician, I think. Yeah, let's go with him. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Point is court physician. You'd think the game would warn you more when your court physician dies. A pretty important role. Oh, murder. Murder in the court? Oh, Kiara, you're heading to bed? It's near 1 a.m. Going to have to call it a night. All right, well, thank you very much for joining in, Kiara. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, and thanks for the luck. Hopefully we won't need it, but I appreciate it all the same. But yeah, have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining in. Became friends with both Mikhails, yeah. While performing his duties as my spy master Sultan, Mikhail has uncovered a secret held by Sheikh, oh god, Leo Vigildo of Alicante. He schemed from the shadows to have Garci murdered. Who? Who? He's a vassal of ours, so knowing that he's a murderer is helpful. His intrigue is quite high. Sheikhdom of Alicante. Where is this? Down over here. Okay, interesting. Not only cruel and heartless, but dishonorable as well. Now that gives us, well, the answer to a question, actually. We have the secret. Yes, we can blackmail for the hook. There was a question earlier about can children blackmail? The answer is yes. Now, how valuable would that hook be? Well, somewhat valuable. He is a vassal of this guy who doesn't quite like me. Oh, he's ill. And his primary heir does like me. Well, let's hope nature takes its course over here, then. Let's hope nature takes its course. If we can get, oh, what's the name of the perk that lets you extort people who you have hooks on? We could blackmail him for a hook and then make sum of cash every, so many years using that strong hook. What could possibly go wrong with being friends with a possessed guy? I don't know. I think it'd be okay. Sounds like a fun time, honestly. Think of the adventures you would go on, right? Carrie, yes, I do have a Discord. Link for that is in the description down below, and Neil W in there beating me to the move. The link in chat right now as well. Thank you very much, Neil. But yeah, join in on the Discord. It's a fantastic community of over 3,300 people playing all sorts of strategy games. Golden Obligations, yes, thank you very much. How's it going, Neil, by the way? Glad you could join in. Find secrets completed over here. Let's do another round of that, I think, though. Where are we? Council. Yeah, still finding secrets. Good, keep at it. Keep at it. We've got our physician. Let's speed time up a little bit. I would like to go to war with Frank yet today. Spend 5 years in stewardship, get golden obligations and a hero guild, maybe the taxman if you stay for a third perk. I will spend some time in stewardship. Are you kidding me, man? Are you goddamn kidding me? Are you Allah damn kidding me? Okay. Malik al-Muazzam or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Oh, man. Leave me be. I mean, I wish the suggestion came up of, trusting him or something that a safe treatment might lessen symptoms temporarily and has few risks. Too late for caution might lead to permanent injuries. Well, this ain't demon germs. Who is my heir? My uncle. I don't want to play as my uncle. I want to have a line. I like playing as a line. Going straight down, top to bottom. Yeah, I end up being possessed. Okay, do no more than what is necessary. I trust him. His learning is good enough. He's an astute intellectual. Paranoid. If you're paranoid, you'd be more careful with how you deal with your Malik al-Muazzam, right? Do no more than what is necessary. A little brighter. Oh, thank God. Suhail presented me with a charred carcass of a cat. What is up with this game sometimes, man? Goddamn. And prompted me to dig in. As I ate, he told me how he had chased the plump feline around my holdings for hours. I think he wanted praise for his hard work, but the vile taste of the meal kept me silent. In the end, the fatty food turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work, Suhail. Reduced disease symptoms for 1 year. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Yeah, this is the cat pet I asked for. That's what I'm talking about. Well, what the hell? Sounds good, Vasil. Glad you could drop by in again, and glad to hear that test went well. Yeah, looks like you got your cat. Goddamn. That's not what I meant, game. That's not what I meant. Oh, Lord. Well, it is what it is. My hook on Humbert. One of my court. Fair enough, fair enough. Making that money still. Speed time up a little bit. Again, we're like just a couple of duchies and a feast away from that kingdom invasion war. Honestly, at this point, I am kind of tempted to hit Mazab or something down over here. Can't do the Holy War for a kingdom because we're still not a paragon of virtue. Still a little way away for that. But we could conquer a duchy or something down over here. That is a small tract of land. Ooh. While performing his duties as my spy master, Sultan Mikhail has discovered a secret held by my aunt. She seems to be harboring doubts about Zaidi doctrine. Oh, damn. Okay, okay. This is good. Can I do something to help my health? At this age? I don't think so. That's one way to treat cat allergies. Okay, the sign of a weak soul over here. This is good to know, but I don't think there's much we can do. Our health is fine. It's not that bad right now. Man, we have great potential here. I would hate to go out like this. I would hate to go out like this. Look at these numbers. And what a cough is going to take us out. Don't let it be. Don't let it be. This is giving us a huge boost to disease resistance, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. Mazab, yeah, we could take Mazab. It's not that large. Zamur might be an easier, quicker conquest. I mean, not easier per se. Seize the Sheikhdom over here. Oh, all the way out over here, these islands. Okay. That's to help with our, you know, what rightfully belongs to us. The de jure, de jure. Honestly, the number one critique on the channel is how I do or do not correctly or incorrectly pronounce de jure, de jure. I used to do de jure. Conquer the duchy is 750 prestige. Not bad. Holy War for the duchy is 200 piety. Also not bad. We just go in for the Emirate of Zamur. Yeah, you say de jure, Jazzy B, but then, you know, someone else will comment being like, no, it's something else. The demon made him do it. Tabby there. Oh my god, Natalie P. Back to back to back over there. Yeah, being ill shouldn't be the end of us. We should be fine. We should be fine. I say we do a little bit of conquest over here. Why not? My only concern is the establishing of the Empire of Maghreb, for which we are still... Oh, we're not even close. Yeah, okay. I just didn't want Confederate partition to make that happen. Sinful Emir, task finished. Wali Bictor here increases prowess significantly. Nice. He's also ill. What's going on here? Why so many ill individuals? I feel like I'm playing Surviving the Aftermath again. Let's go ahead and pull our rally point down over here. And this will be a good opportunity for us to see just how much of a dent these men-at-arms will make to our funds. This war will not require everybody to join in. Don't want to just raise the local army though. Where is the other rally point? All the way up over here. Interesting. Ooh. A mess of a feast. I guess I got invited to a feast. Oh no, this is another event for, I guess our mother is hosting one. The feast is loud, adults are boring, and the food is not very good. My mother Noor seems to be enjoying herself, so I cannot catch her attention to tell her I do not want to be here. Oh, come on, kid. It's a party. It's a party. Maybe the cat symbolizes Catholics, and I just want to eat them right now? My lord. It's the Corona party in the Idrisid. I mean, we do hold Corona. Alright. I'm sneaking out. Maybe there are other children around. That's impatient. I can't handle this many people. Time to hide under the table. Shy does not match our intent to be diplomatic. At least I can keep eating for as long as I'm here and be gluttonous. Oh my god. The fact that we talked about the fatty meal the way we did tells me that we're not really gluttons. We're not really foodies. Like we talked about how like, oh yes, this kind of food is what I needed to feel better. But that implies to me that we weren't eating properly. So I wouldn't say we're gluttons. Sneaking out seems to be maybe the right call over here. Makes us impatient, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Drops are learning significantly. And again, I don't think we've been... Oh, you know what? None of these line up perfectly. None of these line up perfectly. Damn. I don't know. It's a grown-up party, Dad. Yeah. I think he's most certainly not shy, and most certainly not a glutton. So the least of three evils, I suppose, is impatient. Hurts a little bit. Hurts a couple of things a fair bit, actually. Vassal opinion. We can counteract that. Learning reduction is going to hurt. Yikes. Okay, at least it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Shy, I don't want to do shy because it, I mean, while it helps our learning, it hits our diplomacy a lot, and we want to play up that whole diplomatic angle. So I don't want to try shy here. I think, you know what? I think we'll do impatient. Representing our growing impatience, we've been waiting 13 years to do our Frankish conquests. Sure, I'm sneaking out. Maybe there are other children around. Let's do it. He has no time for this. He has a war council to meet with. Gain the trait impatient. Yeah, for a 13-year-old. He looks pretty good. Oh, important question. The most important question. Can 13-year-olds... No, why? Where is my cape? My kingdom for a cape. Right, let's go ahead and declare this war, though. Make some progress down over here. Show the people that we still mean business. Again, we're impatient, so it lines up with this as well, actually. We'll go for the Holy War for the Duchy of Zamur. Confirm that. 200 piety is not all that much. Being shy means you get stressed anytime you recruit someone. Oh, that's true as well, Dragonfey. That's a good point. It's cute, though. Imagine a child ruler sneaking out to find other kids. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, let's go ahead and declare this war down over here. Time to represent that impatience, right? And time to enjoy that music. God, it's such a good, like... powerful bit of music. I think 3,000 is enough. Stop gathering. Head you down over here. Right to their capital, right off the bat. Still making money as a result of only, you know, raising part of our army. We just have to make sure we don't lose too many soldiers or anything here. Because that, obviously, that'll weaken us. I don't want to spend time waiting for people to replenish. Yeah. We'll take this quickly enough. We'll take this quickly enough. Whenever you declare that feast, you darn well better be sporting that cape. I know, Natalie, yeah. Remind me when I hit adulthood, folks. Remind me. I need to make sure I get my cape. The Franks are growing their holdings as well. Oh, would you look at that? Honestly, these isles are such a hot mess of kingdoms. I'll speed time up a little bit over here. Down we go. Siege shouldn't take very long. 5 months. Again, lots of siege equipment over here as well for us, right? Greetings, my liege. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Emir Mateo's court. I do not believe we will ever find anything either. There's less going on here than a graveyard at noon. Now, this man's pretty capable, so I trust him very well. You know best. Go back to disrupting schemes. Sergio LP, nothing like this Mondays evenings. Oh, you joined the evening time for you? Well, I'm glad you could join in, buddy. Glad you could join in. I've had pen and paper characters that worked like that. They just always be working and grabbing any work they could. Sorry, Life of Rose Angel, I gotta know. What system? I gotta know. Ill, my old self. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I'm glad to be well again. Beautiful. Oh man, our Sultan is actually, not our Sultan, but our fellow vassal here is pretty old, and his health is poor as well, so that's not ideal. Prince Ali Ababwa ibn Idris of the Idrisid Empire gained the trait Forder and improved his martial. I know at least some of you are interested in keeping up with Ali Ababwa. His martial is solid. His martial is solid. Makes a good commander. Now actually I did want to see your heir. Oof. Oh, this guy's not good. Guys, I think the Maghrebi Death Wish is back. Who knew that the cure to cat for allergies is cat brisket? Ew. When you put it like that. Oh, man. Diligent and impatient. Adam Savage in a nutshell. That's hilarious. What are the chances of this, though? We are just talking about this man's health. We were just talking about, and we were just like less than 20 minutes ago talking about his obesity. And now he's died. Such a capable man. Now, Let's remember also that he deposed my uncle. My uncle, I think it was, to become Sultan. And now he has left us with this useless son in charge. Your learning means nothing to me. It means nothing. Why are you so trash? And you're lazy? Compassionate, that's nice and just. Oh, that's not ideal. Who's your primary heir? Musa might be a better inheritor. Yeah, Dragonfey, absolutely. Absolutely. It's like I was hoping they'd have a better kid. A couple of a little bit of knife diplomacy will bring this holding maybe back to me at some point. This is less than ideal, but that means we also need to go ahead and pick out a new spy master. Do we have anybody who's capable? Not nearly as capable. Emir Mateo would be a lot happier becoming our spy master, so that's maybe worthwhile. Demon note. Uncle Grunkle, yeah, exactly. One of those guys. One of those guys. We were going to avenge it when we were the brother, but you know, we're the kid now. Homely schemer. This guy's chaste. He's an intricate web weaver. I think it makes sense to put him in charge. Appease one of our powerful vassals as well, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and give him that position. Sure. Ugh. Not nearly as good, but good enough. Not nearly as good, but good enough. All right, back to this war down over here. Again, this shouldn't last very long. This shouldn't last very long at all. It would go by quicker if I actually unpaused. I find unpausing helps time move forward. Now we have a lot of money. I did want to up my pikemen, and then was it my pikemen? No, we already did, right? I think I want to focus on establishing more duchies at this point. We'll wait until this war is done. He's still at negative 11? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Because we don't have an alliance with him. Sorry, council. Yeah, we don't have an alliance with him, and we can't sway him. He desires the Sheikhdom of Terul. Maybe we can give that to him. Who's the current holder? A different vassal of ours. Well, I'm not about to revoke his holdings. You can war for it if you want it. Negative 11 isn't that bad. And, you know, maybe we can set up an alliance soon-ish. Soon-ish. It seems like not a very worthwhile alliance, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Andalusian populists, good for you. What are the factions looking like, actually? This guy still has some support from Emir Adnan. Buddy, we get along, and you're capable as well. Damn. He should be my marshal, really. Oh, he is my marshal. Okay. Right, it literally says it right there. He's my marshal. All right, let's get this war done with. Transfer the vassal, I guess. Yeah, true. I guess I could do that. Where are we? No reason holding on to him myself. In fact, he might even be... That's a big chunk of land. It's a big chunk of land. And it belongs to this emirate. No, you know what? He's just going to have to deal. He's going to have to be a big boy. He's going to have to deal. We'll make an alliance with him, or we'll sway him later. You should try and check your first wife again. I don't think the alliance is still worthy. You're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah, because she was Jatabid. Break that betrothal. Emir Yahya will lose some opinion of me. Ooh. Yes! Yes! So happy. So happy. All right, well, we'll deal with that in a second. I love that we can just barely see. Okay, hold on. Before we deal with that. Break this betrothal. Spend a little bit of prestige on it. It would make Emir Yahya upset. I guess it's not a terrible alliance to have. 309 only, though. He's got decent intrigue. We can keep it active for now. There aren't that many alliances available in the region at the moment anyway. But if one does become available, we'll do a little swapping around. The puppy. I'm out walking with Noor when I hear it. It is a tiny sound, frail and scared. I look all over, under every stone, around every corner, behind every bush, and finally I find it. A small puppy, all alone, sits between two stones. It's my puppy now. Yeah, get that pet dog. Get that pet dog. Now, folks, the ultimate challenge is going to be naming. Yeah, Louis, I thought that the first time I got a dog as a Muslim character as well, but it's actually apparently not the end of the world. I did a lot of research on it. Fresh dog meat, listen you. The one true companion. Ooh, Jazzy B, yeah, maybe. Oh, we could just name the dog Habibi. Unkid the second. Oh, yeah, better make sure if it's a boy or a girl. She. So this is a female dog. I'm not going to say the word. YouTube will just be like, demonetize. As I pet the dog on the head, she happily wags her tail. What name would suit her? Something historical? Something alluding to her black fur? It is an important decision, and as the dog rolls over to let me pet her stomach, I find myself distracted for a while. But wait, I know. I will name her... What? Fatima? Oh, no. My great, like, grand sister or whatever. Go fetch. Ya Shabab Habib. I like Habibi, actually. I like Habibi. Call her Fatima. I see two Fatimas. Let me know, chat. Let me know. I'm going to have another quick sip here. Haram Bay. Oh, my God. Catant. Yeah, the killer great aunt, I guess it was, right? Or great aunt. Kareth. Oh, no, I would have... No. I can't treat my dog like that. Mashallah. I like that. What is Arabic for shadow? My true wife. Oh, dear. Habibi. I like Habibi. I've always liked the word as well, Habibi. It's a very nice word, and I like what it means as well. It's so, like, universal in how you can apply it. Habibi. Come here, Habibi. Let's go, Habibi. Good girl, Habibi. I can see it working. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll go with Habibi. Thukad nailed it. What did Thukad say? Thukad. All shadow. Oh my God. Oh God. Habibi. What a great name. Habibi. Habibi. Yes. Oh. Lail means night, so maybe a black dog. Lail. I do like reading the suggestions for you. Why the T? Habib T? Why the T? I've got a Habib T. I got a Nabib T. I got a Hobbit. You're too late, YouTube Sarko. You're too late. Oh, I see. Oh. Well. Listen. I'm a kid. I don't understand these things. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Prisoners taken in siege captured your daughter here. That should be worth a little bit of money. Ransom you? Yeah, it is worth a little bit of money. Can't be the heir, so we'll go ahead and do that. Siege is 1 over here. Is the war already done? No, 43%. YouTube Sarko, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's too late now. If I could go back and edit, I would have. If I could go back and edit, I would have, but too late now. You're a kid who is not dead. A miracle. Yeah, you know, I'm actually surprised we went from 2 months to 13 years. We made it. Well, oh no, I just jinxed us. I just jinxed us. Come on, party, you know better than to do that. While this war is going on, though, we could create another duchy here. Which ones need making? Cantabria, Navarra. We're like going bottom up over here. Marrakesh hasn't been made for a long time. I could make Marrakesh and give it to someone more capable than the current person in charge of it. It's fine. I've known plenty of cat named Mrs. Jensen or Mrs. Jensen after the name. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you know, we could actually make the Duchy of Marrakesh. Did they eat the cat? Oh my god. Is this the puppy that hunted the cat that we ate? Yeah, making the duchies is definitely a good idea. I'm just wondering which one to make. You know, gotta manage the affordability. Let's go with Marrakesh. Let's go with Marrakesh. Duchy is you. There we go. Still learning those shortcuts. Create this title, and again, give it to someone more worthwhile. I am the current holder, but we will grant it to... Who has a high stewardship? This guy. We don't get along very well, but obviously giving him this will change that. Sheikh Gabriel, who are you? Just another vassal. Marrakesh. Don't want to give it to the Sultan, obviously. This is also just a regular vassal. Any family? My uncle over here. I don't know. My uncles are having a tendency to to unite against me. Mrs. Habibi, yeah. Shuhada? What does that mean, Pugamax? What does that mean? Maybe he wants others to think the dog is male to make the dog seem cooler. I don't know if, I think it's more just like, you know, kid making a silly mistake, excited to name his dog, which is, what I just did. An adult excited to name his dog. Yeah, exactly. It's all good. We have a puppy. And soon we'll have a cape and a feast. And we're living out. I love that energy, Natalie. Sheikh Mehtar over here. I said by stewardship. Why is he down over here? And what? What's going on over here? Give me... There we go. I'd like click on that 4 times. Yeah. This guy is definitely the one to get it then. 19 stewardship. Again, doesn't help me directly, but it helps the Sultan of Maghreb. Or sorry, the Sultan of Morocco, which then helps me, you know, a step removed, but helps nonetheless. Make sure to give the title to someone who holds the... Ooh, that's true as well. Just let them sort it out. What do you hold? You're all the way up over here. That'll give you a fair bit of power. I don't think anybody... This guy is already the emir of the Fezid Emirate. And everything else belongs to... I could raise one of these guys. Oh my god, look at that intrigue. Holy. That's some solid intrigue. That means having to keep him happy. This guy's got high diplomacy. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna give it to the guy with decent stewardship. We'll let them deal with their own issues. They'll sort it out. They'll sort it out. This guy's a born administrator too. I'm gonna give it to him. Go for it. New domain says, I didn't even realize, I guess our stewardship has gone up high enough to improve our holding limit, which will be helpful as we move into Frankish territory. But yeah, let's go ahead and give you the Emirate of Marrakesh. Yeah, I'll check which 5 counties are mine, Syraxis. Currently playing as Al Muravid. How are you liking it? Shuismak is what? Oh, is that how you say party elite in Arabic? When The Last of Us happens, you'll be eating your pets. Oh, man. I mean, my pet's a rabbit, so... Grant this title to you. Let's do it. Makes him a fair bit stronger as well. Now, I'm not going to take the holdings down over here for myself. I'll probably just hand them off to... Are you serious? Only 77%? Ugh. Gonna make me go all the way here? Gonna make me spend that money to get on a boat to go all the way there? Come on. But yeah, I think we'll just hand it off to the Sultan of Maghreb, and hopefully he'll, after having that, feel maybe emboldened, strong enough to take something else on his own. Like, come on, Tagaza over here, Casa, Ghana even. Okay, Ghana is maybe a little too strong for him to take on his own. But get something on your own, man. Get something on your own. Meanwhile, we're very close to being exalted among men. How old are we now? 14. 2 years before we can hold a feast? Oh, I see YouTube, Sarko. Thank you. The quotes help there. Mikhail and I continue to become stronger and stronger friends. Who are you betrothed to? And is she a worthwhile... ish. I want to see his kids be Herculean. I want to see strong, intelligent children come from these guys. Invade Ghana next. I'm not going to go for Ghana next because... I'm not gonna go for that next because that'll be an expensive war in terms of the cost of lives. And I want to make sure we have those intact for our, upcoming war against Louis here. Who, again, I might actually want to try and assassinate. Well, yes, he's had some time to let some of his vassals make him... like him, sorry. So we might go for that little assassination. The other thing is, I do not want to declare a kingdom invasion war against him when he's old. Because if he dies and the kingdom invasion war falls apart, I'm gonna, honestly, I don't even know. I stumble upon my vassal, Wali Ubayd, crouching beside my dog, Habibi, vigorously scratching her stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. You're damn right, she is a good girl. Oh, it is good to have a pet again. I feel like Party wants to end this playthrough after France, but he could play Ghana. No, I'm not in a... I'm sort of ambivalent on that front. I was actually thinking of, like, if we wanted to take West Francia and then take Italy, or even go, further, take the Byzantine Empire. I don't know. I'm open. I'm open is the way I would put it. Because I've grown attached, obviously, to all the characters and everything. But I'll probably throw it out there when the time comes. Adnan died of heart failure. Jeez. No, that's our marshal, man. Damn. He was such a good marshal. He got so much done. Drop your Fs for Emir Adnan over here. The man did well. The man did very well. Yeah, Dragonfey. Louis is excommunicated as well. Sultan of Maghreb is being pouty because they gave Marrakesh away. Yeah, he can deal. How pouty? A little pouty. Maybe more pouty than I should have allowed, but we'll make an alliance soon enough. 1 seat on the council. Are you good at anything? You make a good Grand Alama. I could do that. Sure, let's do that. That'll appease him. But for now, let's look at this. We have... None of our powerful vassals are good enough marshals. Raimundo Ruiz. We have a hook on him. Ashanti Tomlinson, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. If y'all are enjoying the show, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button. It does make a very big difference in how I approach content on the channel. Lets me know what I should do more or less of. For example, keeping this playthrough going, starting a new one, stuff like that. It does make a big difference. So hit that like button, folks, whether you're watching it live or as a VOD. Devin Petaway, how's my afternoon? Pretty good. Technically, it hasn't started yet, but pretty good so far. Pretty good. We're making some decent progress over here. About to kick off our war relatively soon as well, and then the rest of the day begins. It's only like 11:30, so yes, we did get a new pet dog as well, Esteban. Good point. So it's going great. It's going great. Grand Lama seems like a weird time. Grand Alama. Did I swallow the A there? All right. Raimundo, we have a hook on you. You're a good marshal. Let's assign you. Keep training our commanders. Adnan did so well for us. I see the respects being paid in chat. Good to see. Let's go ahead and appoint Sultan Abisalom. He's slightly better. He's a powerful vassal. And this guy is nobody. Just a knight. Now, again, we can't fire him if we do this. So, let's keep that in mind. There you go. That should make him a little bit happier. Much happier. Much happier. See, we'll figure it out. And now I'll get more out of Marrakesh as well. Dragon Fae, I was wrong. What about? He's landed, so you can't make him your Alama. Oh, no. Certain faiths. Ours is not of that leaning, I suppose I should say. Prince Farhan gained flexible leader and marshal. Okay, looks like our new marshal is also a good marshal. And here we are taking a lot of attrition. Split in half. Pull half back. Pointlessly letting people die over there. 6%, that's no joke. Lack of supplies and besieging. Let's get out of there. Wish I'd noticed that sooner. Again, not the end of the world, but... Can ransom Emira Azi. A little bit of money made, sure. They're in line to inherit. Nothing major over here. Transfer. Again, I could give the Sultan that vassal, right? And then everything would be in line. And actually, I probably should. Because if we take a look at him ourselves... Ransom accepted. Good stuff. What was his name? What was his name? Emir Metar. Emir Metar, there he is. Huh. That's a different Emir Metar. That's... Oh, it's so funny that it marks him like that. Did I not give him... Where are you? Different Metar. There he is. There we go. Yeah, so you can see not rightful liege is reducing his contribution. But making him the vassal of a vassal is a bigger hit, I suppose. Yikes. Do more with your land, man. Do more with your land. We can also use that to improve relations with, you know, the next heir or something. Grant a vassal helps with the relations a lot. Wow, this friendship has been blossoming for a very long time. Did they manage to... Oh, no, right. Sorry, I was in Dutchy view. Any chance you will try the Hammerting early access? Well... So, tomorrow's stream, I was torn between Battle Brothers and kicking off a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. But then Hammerting came along, and it was gonna be a bit of a surprise. But since you mentioned it, Tukad, I figured I'll just mention it now. Tomorrow's stream, we're gonna be checking out Hammerting. Again, it'll start at the same time as today's stream started, and it should be a fun time. It should be a very fun time. Become Chakravarti in Indian Empire is pretty cool. If I was to do the next... Did the puppy die? Why are we paying our respects? No, we're paying our respects for a great vassal who passed away. Or marshal who passed away. Good stuff. Our steward's doing well as well. That'll be helpful. Let's pull you guys back over here to get your supplies. The siege is almost done. Oh man, this marshal is doing really well, actually. That was like back-to-back improvements. Oh my god, Sean. No. No. Yeah, followed my surprise. But all good, all good. That's the plan for tomorrow. I think it'll be a lot of fun to try it out. And then next week, we'll kick November's first Tuesday stream off with who knows what. I gotta figure it out. Oh my god, please tell me I said it on stream. I did, didn't I? I said it on stream that we needed anger management. Holy crap. Oh my god, Neil. You could say we're saying goodnight to a good night. I love it. Yes, Jazzy B, I have heard of it, and I've got my eyes on Viking City Builder. Okay, this is hilarious. This game just like it's hooked up to my mic. My acquaintance Yaya is getting on my nerves. I've tried getting him to talk, to express an opinion, to say anything. Whatever I do, he only grows more and more withdrawn. What is wrong with him? I'll teach him a lesson. He becomes my victim. Or the next time we meet, I will be nice. I'm supposed to be the diplomat. Yeah, I did right, Natalie. Holy hell. Goddamn. How? Wow. Called it. Called it. I gained some stress. Trying to be this way. Trying to be nice. I am impatient. Diplomacy with fists. It could be anything, you know. He could be shy. He's rowdy. How can you be rowdy and also be like this? I'm gonna again. We said we're gonna be diplomatic. Stress for opinion is not a good trade here. How bad could this stress be? We're young. We'll have enough time to work it off. We'll be hosting a feast soon. Our sweet 16th birthday party. Next time we meet, I'll be nice. Oh, Devin, I called that when we were a child, we looked like we would need anger management. And so here we are, needing anger management. Ismail's fists are named diplomacy and intrigue. Well, those are his possessed fists. So we'll be nice the next time we meet. Yeah, we can just pet our dog. Oh my god, dude, this guy is a great marshal. Our new marshal is better than our previous marshal. Let's go ahead and disband all of our armies. Get that money making happening again. Stop the attrition that we're suffering. And let's end this holy war for the Emirate of Zamur. Enforce our demands. Everything's great. Everything's fantastic. Get that prestige and everything. No battles in this war, right? No battles, I think. Go ahead and enforce those demands. Let's do it. To the impotent... Okay, listen. I'm asexual, not impotent. I will cut you, buddy. May Allah destroy your house. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. Oh boy. That Allah destroy your house is a little scary, considering our recent discoveries. But yes, we will go ahead and hand this territory over, I think, to the Sultan of Maghreb. Again, we will be under our... Oh my god, Esteban, accurate. Yeah, we had a small war down over here. There were no battles in it or anything. That was the easiest war I've ever fought. But yeah, I think we'll give this over to the Sultan of Maghreb. I believe it is rightfully not his, actually. It belongs to the Kingdom of Anbiya. Nonetheless, I'll give it to him. Maybe, again, it'll embolden him to expand his holdings a bit, and it'll improve our relations. Not that we need it as much anymore, but it'll improve our relations a little bit. So let's go ahead and grant this to... Guy's not good at anything, which is the problem. His learning is the only thing he's got going for him. Don't make the Emir stronger, give it to a dynasty member. I could do that instead, actually. Yeah, true, I could build another dynasty member up to take over the Kingdom of Anbiya. Though they'd have to go up against Ghana. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but... Let's see, who in our family? Who in our family? Dynasty. Idrisid is any good. Okay, okay. What about Marshal? Prince Ali Habab? He's already holding a fair bit of land. And again, I don't necessarily trust our uncles. This is what I get for not showing up at the beginning of the stream. Lots goes on even as we do our intros. Yeah, my uncles, I'm a little worried about giving them too much power. Emir Aaron. We are related. This guy is robust. Wouldn't be a bad person to put in charge and to make sure he has Hale kids. Could be a line of successful succession. But he's already the Emir of, let's just pause for a second here, of Algarve up over here. Yeah, I would rather land an unlanded person, you know? Start a new path, if you will. These guys are all mine. And again, those were different houses as well. Let's look at stewardship. Riculfo Yayiz Idrisid Murcia. Seems like a good call over here. He's Visigothic, though. I don't know if I like that. This guy's already a landholder. Mina ibn Butros. Okay, stewardship. Ooh. Man, I got a lot of genius uncles and stuff. Which isn't bad. But they're already landed is the thing. I might just need to expand their holdings a bit. Because all the way down here, now we're looking at poor numbers, right? 11 stewardship is not that great compared to what we could have. Over here, 13 marshal is not that great. Okay, fine. In that case, let's go ahead and... I wouldn't give it to a Visigothic person. He might convert to the local culture, but he might work it the other way around as well. May want to keep some buffer territory between us and Ghana. That's something I'm thinking about as well, yeah. That's something I'm thinking about as well. Oh, jeez. What about this guy here? He's my uncle, you're my uncle, you're just a vassal. This is the guy I was eyeing because he's robust. And he has a Hale kid, so we might see a line of success. Give it to the one guy? Sorry, which guy? What's the suggestion there? And Devin, who do you think might plot a murder on me? No high intrigue over here. I don't know if they have... If they're distant enough from the line of succession, they won't have any reason to... they won't have any reason to try and assassinate us. It's too much work for them. I think Aaron here is a viable contender. He does have a claim on the Idrisid Emirate, but that's just the duchy, not the empire. And he's Maghrebi and Zaidi. If you're worried about Ghana, building some castles in the choke point by the desert will go a long way. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all, actually. Let's give it to him. Give this and this to you. Because they both fall under the Kingdom of Anbiya. Done. Insane adventure. Well, don't be too insane. See, if he's had kids despite being homosexual, so as an asexual, we should have no trouble having kids as well. Maghrebi Zaidi, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that decision. Yeah, I have no heirs yet. My uncle is my heir, which is not what I want. I want to have a line, as I said earlier in the stream. I want to have a line. We could pay for the upgrades down over here ourselves as well. Oh my god, this place is nothing. Zamur is a nothing holding. Jeez. Kind of feel bad about that. But yeah, we will want to get some work done over here as well, potentially. Just to make sure that if Ghana's gonna if Ghana is gonna come up, then we have something to hold them back, basically. Let's go ahead and create another duchy title. Which one's next? We've got Marrakesh, right? We've got Tadlid, Zamur. I don't think we hold enough. Oh, we might actually. It already exists though. Tafilalt, we could create. I was going to stay around and watch, but it's snowing here, and I'm going to head out for a walk. Well, enjoy, Tukad. The first snow of the season, perhaps, or has it been snowing a while? But either way, do enjoy. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed what you caught. And yes, the illness did go away, Saketh. We are healthy now. We're good. We're good. Nice and healthy. Oh, you know what? I could make the Duchy of Cordoba. I would want to hold that myself, though. Sure. Let's go ahead and create this title. Now, momentarily, we'll hold too many duchies. But pretty soon we'll be able to afford another one, or we might give a different one away. What else? What else belongs to me? Emirate of Galicia. Oh god, Galicia. We can give this to somebody. I was hoping to make one of my vassals over here pretty powerful. This guy's learning is 34. Holy. Natalie, yeah, baby. I'm not complaining. Have you avenged the Battle of Tours? Not yet, Tatenda. Not yet. We're so close to declaring that war. Just waiting to get to Exalted Among Men. The map. Ooh, someone's up to something here. Okay, before I get distracted by that, though, I want to just deal with this really quickly. Who do we have over here? This guy's okay. His marshal is pretty good. He would make a good, more powerful vassal. Oh, but Prince Ali Ababwa is better. Yep. I say we give him full control of the Emirate of Galicia. Grant to Marshal Ali Ababwa. Basically the highest marshal in the realm, only short by a little bit. And he's already a vassal in the area, so that, you know, it feels clean. It feels clean. Yep. Go ahead and hand that over to him. The Emirate of Galicia gets the Sheikhdom of Coruna with that. Reduces our domain size even further. No, we don't have to give him the Sheikhdom of Coruna, though. That's a weird loop, though. It's like we become his vassal in a way. Not actually, but in a way. No, he'll desire it and stuff. We'll give it over to him. We'll get our domains as we move into southern Francia, right? Let's go ahead and take that. Done. I'm pretty sure I've only got the 2 duchies at this point. Sheikdoms, Emirate, Sultanate. Yeah, we're good. Tatenda, thank you very much for subscribing. He said my name right. That earned a sub. Well, I'm glad I got it right then. Well, thank you very much for subscribing, though, for real. Greatly appreciate it. It's like having federal land in an autonomous state. Oh, are you talking about me holding? Yeah, I guess. Cordoba. Yeah, I will try my best. It's one of those struggle words for me. All right, let's deal with this. Someone's trying to kill me, I think. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with a fancy lord in pearls and silk. Apparently, he drew a map of the local farmlands for an unknown nobleman. The spies think the lord must be scheming against me, or one of my subjects. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention, but that idiot belongs in my dungeon. I saw the I agree with Esteban, and I was like, oh, what about? I see you're singing. In my dungeon you go, and over to being tortured, no? Prisoners, Firuz. Oh, right, I'm a kid. I gotta torture him for his secrets, but I'm still too young. Once we're 16, which will be May of this year, we gotta see what's going on. But let's go ahead and make sure that our spy master is disrupting schemes. Good. And he's pretty good. Again, he's not great, but he's pretty good. Hopefully he'll do the trick. Welcome to the Sweet 16 cell block. Yeah, exactly. He's a part of the celebrations. Oh, just short. Just short. Cordoba. Soon, indeed. All right, let's speed time up. Let's get to that future. No, Habibi, no! It always happens. I'm out riding, my dog Habibi besides me, when she suddenly runs off into the farmlands. My retinue assures me she will come back, but what if she doesn't? I am impatient. Heal, Habibi. I said heal. Wait for me. Let's go chasing after her. Let's go chasing after her. Yeah, Dragonfey, I did that a moment ago. I mean, it's not... I searched for a long time, but not a sign of Habibi can be found. Just as I'm about to leave, my friend Emir Mikhail appears out of nowhere, Habibi in tow. My friend, I do believe you lost someone. Oh, I don't know what possessed you to find her for me, but I'm glad you did. Such luck. Thank you so much. Right, so this betrothal, I mean, yeah, the alliance isn't as helpful or as useful as it once was, I suppose. It's something I considered breaking earlier as well. It is something I considered earlier as well, but we've got a handful of slots available. We want to get someone who's good at stewardship to help manage the realm, and we'll want to get, you know, some better stats as well, like some better, traits. The demon dog now. This alliance is still not entirely useless. Emir Mateo over here continues to grow in strength, and he's a powerful vassal, so I don't want to break that alliance. Well, it'll eventually be an alliance. No? Are we not? Would this not be an alliance with you? Oh, you know what it would do. I see what it is. I see what it is. All it would do is it would upset Sheikh Yahya. He is weaker. All right, let's break that betrothal. Break that betrothal. He's going to be unhappy about that for a little while, but we'll sway him or something. But over here, this man is my real concern. We should arrange a marriage if one becomes available in this court. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a beautiful behead her. Oh lord, going straight for the jugular, literally. Yeah, we'll be updating our outfit when we hit adulthood, so we'll have some more options, such as the cape. Yeah, we got to keep an eye out for Mateo over here. Now, there's a scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is planning to kill my courtier Rahat. Okay, well, just a courtier. I mean, she'll fend for herself well enough, I think. She'll fend for herself well enough, I hope. We must stop the villain behind this. Witteriches. Does that mean son of Wittericho? That's my expectation. Holy Order hired by someone else. Fair enough. Coming of age. It has finally happened. Finally happened. We waited literally 16 in-game years. We were 2 months old when we took over. With the help of Noor, I have completed my studies of diplomacy. Even if the highest aspects of the subject eludes me, I lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I have become. The friendship I shared with Mikhail meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have him by my side means a lot. The things Emir Fat put me through as a child still weigh heavy on me, and every time I see him, my mood is sure to turn sour. He's a pretty powerful vassal of ours, and Mikhail will hopefully be a pretty powerful vassal of ours as well. He is also an adult. We became grown-ups together. Still possessed. Decent intrigue, not amazing, but he will soon be married to someone with decent-ish traits, and hopefully his Herculean capabilities will pass on. He's a good knight. He's a good knight. I'm excited to see his again, sub story. I love those little inner stories. Emir Fat, though, this guy's a problem, I guess, a little bit. Not that much. He's good at diplomacy, and yet he loathes me. He's a powerful man, though. He's a powerful man. Could have him killed. We'll see how his heir turns out, and then maybe we have him killed for how he treated us when we were young. All right. Time to look out for our weddings. There's so much to do now. There's so much to plan, and not just wedding planning. Malik Al-Muazzam Ismail Ababwa. You're a man now. Beautiful. No longer charming, but we are a charismatic negotiator. Look at that diplomacy. Oh, look at that stewardship. That's actually not bad. And that intrigue is not bad either. Oh, Devin Petaway. Sorry. Let me. Like, what questions do you have? Oh, when am I getting married? Soon. My cape. Perfect. Navy Paladin in there. Important business. Marriage doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get that cape. Yo, what is this nonsense? Where's my cape? Maybe I have to give it some time. Maybe I have to give it some time. Okay. Life of Rose Angel, time for a wife, holy war, and torture. Not necessarily in that order. Well, let's go ahead and deal with something I'm likely to forget. Ferouz Fatimid. Torture you. Again, it'll cost a bit of piety, but we need to know his secret if he has one. Right, we need to know his secret if he has one. We need to find spouses as well. There will be some alliances that we can create. I don't think there's one over here yet. Nope. None. A little worrying. Find a spouse. Do it by alliance power over here. The Sultan of Maghreb. Probably not a terrible idea, but he likes us well enough right now. The Fasid Emirate. That's my rival. We've got the Medellin Emirate up over here. Everybody who we can ally with likes us already. And these are like small... Devin. No, we have capes, Ismail. We do have capes. We had one, in fact. Our grandfather and our father did. And yeah, we have to have a Sweet 16 feast. We promised a feast as well. Yeah, see, all of these alliances are just internal alliances. And young, too. I suppose allying with the Sultan of Maghreb isn't a terrible idea. One of our most powerful vassals, I would imagine. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to go for traits instead. I don't want a bleeder. I don't want to wait, 8 years for marriage, and who knows how that'll end up. We do have a robust option here, though 0 years old. What else do we have? Anything else worthwhile? Nothing else right now. We'll get... Okay, the first marriage I want to do is someone with high stewardship. Is that my mother? No, it's a different Noor. Okay. I was like, hang on a second, game. What are you doing here? High stewardship is the first thing, because then they can help me manage the realm, make more money. High marshal. I don't think we need high marshal. Go by alliance power again. You said Princess Fatima. Yeah, but again, bleeder, right? Do we really want our kids to have that? Ruai is glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. My own marshal is pretty low. Not low enough to cause too many issues. My own stewardship is low enough that I'm not too pleased with this number is the thing. Yeah, we can't look at alliances. Zainab is Bedouin. Noor is 41, which is why I'm hesitant to marry her. Zainab also has an okay marshal. Not great, but okay. Azelma over here. Okay marshal. Like, I could try and find someone who's balanced between the two. Balanced between the two doesn't seem to be on offer. Try this. Let's try this. Let's add a couple of filters over here as well. Fertility, fertile, yes please. And traits inheritable. Let's see if we have 14 and comely. And a potential alliance with a very small, like, mosque. So not the biggest deal. Ooh, intelligent. Would pair well with our intelligence. 13 stewardship, 11 martial, 20 diplomacy. You know what? I think we found our first wife. Make sure they aren't chaste, yeah. Yeah, because again, let's not forget our asexuality, right? This Halama here looks like a good call. Great diplomacy if we need it. Decent martial. Good stewardship. And she's intelligent, which increases the chance of our kids being intelligent. The Umayyad marriage is an option as well, as a second marriage maybe. This gives us an alliance with the Sheikhdom of Ibiza, or Ibitha. She is Hale, which is what makes that particularly helpful. Then there's this one over here, beautiful. That intrigue. Help keep us alive. That extra fertility is helpful as well because of our what's it called? Again, asexuality. Ooh. 12 on the diplomacy over here. And not a lowborn either. 7 domains is good enough. Do something different. Go martial or learning. Could try. Okay, let's. We know stewardship has some good options as far as inheritable traits. We could check martial. Halima. I mean, I think she needs to be our first wife. Rafika comes up here as well. Ooh, Noela. Got that robust going for her. Okay, so I'm thinking first wife, Halima. Yeah, we can always convert them later. I think first wife, Halima. Second wife, we'll find that beautiful Umayyad option. Where are you? Oh, she wasn't Umayyad. She was a lowborn. And again, so all of our kids will likely have one trait or another, right? And then we leave a couple options for potential alliances, I think we should do. Yeah, Devin, it's just a betrothal. It's just a betrothal. Halima, she's got, what, 10 years of fertility left in her, I suppose. So as long as we, get to work early, would be good. And if she doesn't produce any children, we can deal with that some other way. Over here, you're 34. See, if she was younger, then I'd switch over to her, no problem. Wouldn't mind having that intelligence pass on. Both of us with intelligence would be good. Let's go with Halima. Let's go with Halima. For our, again, just our first marriage here. So send that proposal. Okay, that's stewardship and intelligence taken care of. Sarko, you headed out. Banana chips are ready. Ooh, banana chips like plantains? Or plantain? I've always pronounced it plantain, but I've also been told it's plantain. So that's that done. Ziba. Beautiful. Extra diplomacy for her and for our kids, hopefully, as well. Extra fertility as well is obviously very good for us. And a high intrigue should hopefully keep us alive. If we need to assign her as our primary spouse momentarily. We'll see what order the responses come in as well as the other thing. So Ziba. Yep. Send that proposal. Chance of children is high. Excellent. That's number 2. Done. Oh, sorry, you said banana. For some reason, I read that as... Yeah, bananas and plantains are two very different things. I don't know why I misread that completely. Because I think it's because I've never had banana chips, but I've had, like, plantain chips. I think that's what happened there. My brain just blended the two together. Now, this is another option. Rafika here, Hale. You're right, I should have unpaused first, right? Well, unpause before we send the third one at least. There's our torture kicking off. Nothing like the good old rack. Oh, your great-grandfather liked the whip, but okay. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable, but not as unforgettable as the pain Ferouz is soon to experience. It had to be done, but unfortunately, we did not learn any secrets. We did not learn any secrets. For our next wedding, yeah, I think... Hale, do we have robust? We did have a robust individual. There's that first marriage happening. I don't know if I mind my first spouse being you momentarily. I should have unpaused before I move forward. I'll pay the price for that now. Not a very hefty price, but... There's our first secondary spouse. Excellent. Again, we can swap her in charge. We can make her the... Where are we? Make primary spouse. It'll make our other spouse a little upset, but we can like sway her or something. We'll be fine. Yeah, I might search like oh, what's it called? Before we do this, can I convert you? Going to use a hook? Yep. So I shouldn't have to worry about swapping them around. Just want to get this done. Make you my primary spouse. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Amazonian. I should seek out Amazonian, actually. Okay, let's do that. You are a little unhappy at us. We can try to seduce you. Again, we can only have one personal scheme at a time, right? So we got to be picky about that as well. I would give you a gift, actually. Yeah, helps enough. Not too expensive. Sure, there. I don't want my wife to hate me. We just got married. I don't want my wife to hate me. Ellie, nice. Caught up with CK3 finally, loving all the content. Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Eli Mayerson or Ellie? Eli, I'm assuming. Glad to hear you're enjoying all the content. That's great. I love to hear when folks like a variety of things on the channel. It's always exciting to see people enjoy. Like, it's like we're like-minded individuals kind of thing in terms of taste for games and stuff like that. All right, the last wife for now that we will seek. Let's go ahead and seek out Amazonian. Well, I guess we have to search Herculean. No one available. No one available. Well, we could seek out robust instead for now. We know there are a couple very young, robust individuals. Maybe we just wait. Maybe we just wait. Yeah, Sean, we've got like 1 more hour to go today. 1 more hour to go today. We'll wait on the next alliance. I mean, this will hurt our piety a little bit, but not all that badly. Not all that badly. I don't want to... I either want alliances or good, like, strength traits. Okay. Let's go ahead and, right, choose our lifestyle. Now, diplomacy is what we trained in, and I would like to get true ruler. I would also like to get... I mean, thoughtful is helpful. There's so much stuff that's helpful over here. The prestige gain is available over here as well. But maybe the first step is to go under stewardship to get taxman. And to get golden obligations. It'll be a little bit slower than going to diplomacy right off the bat. Oh, that's a good point as well, Thunderhammer. That's a good point too. But definitely better traits at the very least. Better traits for myself at the very least. Forced vassalage. Diplomat down over here is good too. I would love to get writing history. I want to commission an epic. And going after August over here makes sense as well. The thing about August as well is that it improves prestige too. It really kind of works with our angle. And I would say that it's probably the best call for us for starters. It also gives us the befriend perk. Again, we were also talking about abductions, right? Oh my god, everything is so, like, interesting to chase after. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say we go with diplomacy for now. I'm going to go ahead and say we do that first. And Guicho, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show. Again, if y'all are enjoying the show, make sure you hit that like button. We could do this Majesty focus. Get the diplomacy, get the prestige, work down the August tree. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Why don't we just get alliances with way bigger kingdoms with way bigger armies like Europe? Well, so right now there are no alliances available with bigger kingdoms. Like, they don't have daughters available, and I don't have kids that I could marry off. But also it's difficult to marry people from a different faith. So if I try to propose a marry with, you know, an Italian daughter or something, because they're Catholic, there's a huge negative to trying to get that marriage to happen. Now, with the money we have left over, can we host a feast? No, we need a little bit more money. Okay, so let's go ahead and raise a bit more money and then have that feast. Too few spouses. That's okay. We'll deal with that soon enough. Can do a transfer here. No, thank you. I can usurp this emirate. Might not be a bad idea. Became the culture head of the Maghrebi culture. I thought I already was. Oh, right. I have to be an adult for that. Right. 4 years left until this is done. Good stuff. Greetings, my liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Bragantia. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honorable presence. Well, my uncle, who just barely likes me enough. I think I trust you to not be up to something unfortunate. It will be my pleasure. He wants to celebrate our Sweet 16 before we can celebrate it ourselves. Well enough. It'll be my pleasure. Let's attend this feast. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Prince Malik, has welcomed us all to the feast. Where are we, actually? Up over here somewhere? Where's your capital, man? I look forward to this. There it is. Oh, yeah. It's a hefty crowd. You know what? This guy's throwing a pretty big party. Nice. Don't go? Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're not, we're fine. We're okay. We're fine. Not going to feast too often after a couple here and there. Our prestige is actually looking pretty great as well. We might not even need to throw our own feast. Maybe go on a hunt instead to work off the feast. Faction created against me. Fair enough. Oh, and actually that faction reminds me. Demand your conversion. Thank you. Join me. Zaidi, there we go. And you as well. Demand your conversion. Thank you very much. We are capeless. Let's see if we can't fix that yet. What is going on, game? What is going on? Where's my cape? Arabic high nobility. Headwear. Go with the biggest turban we can find. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Pugri, no, we've gone too far south. Arabic helmet, giant turban. Yes. Give me my cape. For real though, I want my cape. Conversion done, all good. Goodbye, invite you to a feast. Okay, listen, dude. How many feasts can I attend? Need to be 18 to wear a cape. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Good to know. Good to know it's coming eventually. Listen, man, I am already at a feast. He is a vassal, a fairly strong vassal. Oh, this hurts to do. I have more important matters to attend to. Damn. Again, we got this party. We'll have our own party. Oh my god. What are you trying to do? These guys are trying to fatten me up. I've never seen so many feasts get thrown my way. I can't. I wish attend all the feasts, Syraxis. We will die from, like, overeating. Just drop dead. What's the deal over here? Louis is getting older and older, 53. I would like to... Oh, we can't murder him. Well, we can try still. Thing is, I don't want to get into a war with someone who's so old, a kingdom war, and then all that nonsense happens. Oh, I thought he died. Am I converting culture and religion? Bit by bit. I did a little bit of culture conversion. I haven't done any religious conversion, but I think my vassals are sort of taking care of that. Yeah, you can see a lot of Zaidism over here. Yeah, our vassals are doing the job, which is quite good. Lots of Andalusians here, though, so I might want to... Ooh, pregnancy. Aloma has a child, or is with child. Good. Our heir is very likely to be intelligent because we and their mother were both intelligent, so that's pretty good. Mr. Popular. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Maybe it's our high diplomacy that's helping us a lot. Fate smiles upon me indeed. Cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. Now, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. It's possible that it's not going to be a male heir, right? Like, it could be a daughter, in which case, no luck. And yeah, don't worry about it, Devin. I'm sure we're still so young, we can work off the weight gain and stuff, as long as we keep going on hunts every time there's a feast, more or less. Yeah, not that asexual after all. We're doing our duty. Yeah, it should be 100%. I'm pretty sure it's 100% since we're both intelligent, as opposed to one being one and another being the other. I could try and spread Maghrebi culture a bit more. I was hoping that some of our vassals would adopt Maghrebiness, but that's not happened. We could perhaps get... where are you, buddy? Get you promoting culture over here. Doesn't hurt our income all that much. It'll take 5 years, though. 5 years. And our wonderful wife over here. She can help with so much stuff. If she helps manage the domain, that's big. That's pretty big. Can help our marshal as well, quite significantly. Let's go with the martial increase for now. Because money, we're making at a decent enough rate, right? We're okay for money. Martial, though, this can also result in events happening because of her chivalry focus. So we could get some benefits out of that. Let's go ahead and see what's the deal with this feast. Is it done? Oh, that feast is already over? What? Is that why I got all those other invitations? Now I feel bad about declining them. But let's go ahead and call a hunt. Go on a hunt in one of the baronies of your realm. You lose stress because you are diligent. You may get opportunities to increase your prestige. The heir shall be named Cat. Oh, Lord. Need a better steward? Yeah. My counsel isn't the greatest right now. Sound the horn. It is time for a hunt. Commander significantly improved. Excellent. Holy warrior. Oh my god, his prowess is terrible. He's old. Man's old. Yeah, we are under cap. Those three we'll get when we move into Frankish territory. I did a little bit of reorganizing earlier, which is why we're in that position, I would say. I could try to seduce this man. Murder. Get him out of the way so that his heir will take over, and he will have years on his life that we can take advantage of. Start this scheme. Poachers, here in the Sheikh's woods. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead lion behind them. How dare you? We did not do this. Your mercy. Their blades and bows belie their words. You all seem to be excellent bowmen to train... No. The animal is mine along with fines for their lives. No, they will hang and their villages will pay. Ooh, villages will pay. I'm not going to allow this. Poaching in my woods? Who are we? Impatient, diligent, humble. No, I haven't done my own feast yet, Ricky. I figured I would go on this hunt before we host our own feast because we attended that feast, and I don't want to do feast after feast after feast. So I want to make sure we get to it as well. We got to make some money. Yeah, for sure, Syraxis. I do have to do some swaying as well. There's so much to do. Yeah, I think they should hang. Show them I mean business. We are dreaded, by the way, right? We're dreadful, so we should act that. As much as I wouldn't mind having my prowess improved, it's not like I'm going to send myself to the front. They will hang and their villages will pay. Punish those poachers. How dare they? In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at our vassals. Ooh, this guy doesn't like me, so let's try and sway him. Why don't you like me? What's the problem here? Desires the Sheikhdom of Cabra, no alliance. Broke betrothal, that's why. Is he really that powerful? Ah, he's not that powerful. He's not that powerful, but he does really hate us, so we should work on that. Agent removed from scheme. Oh no, why is that? Joined and then immediately got removed. I guess he got imprisoned. Agent joined scheme. Okay. 8 years. I'm not willing to wait 8 years. Who else can join us? Ooh, Duke Raoul. A little bit of money. Well, let's save up some first because we do want to get our feast happening as well. You've been ordering execution since you were a babe in swaddling clothes. Yeah, execution goes hand in hand with our nature, I would say. A good way to impress a wife is to use them to educate your kids. Yeah, it gives you that plus 15 or whatever. Do we have an heir yet? No, we're not. We have a baby on the way. We don't know if they're male yet, though. We don't know yet. Yeah, the intelligent wife will be a great guardian, for sure. Hunt, returning from the wild. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the lion and other game for the journey back. To heed the call of the wild is usually an adventure, and this outing truly delivered both the good and the bad in overabundance. Alright, the hunt ends. We gain some prestige. Very close to exalted among men. Speed time up. It'll be some time before we can host a feast. Just missing 52. Emir Badr became Andalusian. Why? That's the other way around. That's the other way around. No. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, well, it is what it is. My vassal, Sheikh Mehtar, approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. Don't make me hurt you, buddy. As he reaches me, I see that it is my dear Habibi he is holding. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. She's just a dog, man. She's just a dog. Know your place. Yeah, he converted the culture of his capital. No, I know what happened there. It's just unfortunate that he did. Rather than convert the capital to his culture. Unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but unfortunate. Ooh, a scheme discovered. My scheme discovered. Oh no, the existence of my plot to murder King Louis has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Curses. It's okay. As it goes along, we'll invite more people to it. It'll give it more strength, and there might be some events that improve the chance of it succeeding. The Empire of Francia has been formed. We just saw it happen. There it is. My son. My son. We have an heir. We have an heir, and he is a genius. Excellent. Yes, that's amazing. That is amazing. What should we name him? Find him a good Maghrebi name. Ali is not bad. Ali is not bad. Jalaluddin, Ezra, Habil, Amir, Gabriel. What do we have? What do we have? What about our father? Al-Qasim. My own name is Ismail. I could name him after myself. The line does continue. Yeah. Why were you trying to murder? Trying to murder the emperor of France now, of Francia, I guess still. Yeah. Because he's a little old, and I don't want to declare an invade kingdom war, have him die, and then lose all the gains that I could make. We could go with Al-Qasim. I like Saladin. I like the idea of naming him after my father. Abdurrahman, Murad, Bashir, Asim. Ismail is weird because not only is that my own name, but also my friend's name. If we name him Ali, he'd be Malik al-Muazzam Ali Ababwa ibn al-Qasim. Idris Ali. I like Idris as well. You know, let's go Al-Qasim. Let's go after our father. Our father and our great-grandfather, whose dream it originally was, right? I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Let's go after our father. Not only our father, but our grandfather as well, right? Al-Qasim, may you grow to be strong and wise, my son. In memory of the man for whom we do everything we do. I can't call him Munkid, then I'd have to hate him. Yeah, so him forming an empire over here is a little concerning. A little concerning. We have a couple of claims we can push. Tiny claims. Still go for that kingdom war. Kingdom of West Francia, and then take what we can. There's gonna be a Kingdom of England. My lord, they've spread a lot, haven't they? Wales as well. They've got holdings in Denmark now as well. Jeez. Yeah, I think we'd do a war for the Kingdom of West Francia. And then, yeah, shame we cannot war for the Empire. But then conquer all this en route. It's too bad. Before they formed the Empire, we were too young to declare... Well, we didn't have enough prestige to declare this war. But we'll have to declare the war for the Kingdom of West Francia, and hopefully we are still able to conquer Aquitaine on our way there. That's the plan, Syraxis, yeah. Now, I've had a lot of people say that they aren't able to do that. But I tested that in the latest patch, well, 1.1, and I was able to do that. So hopefully that's still the case. Hopefully that's still the case, because otherwise it'll be unfortunate to have a tract of land over here and have to wait until the truce ends to gain the kingdom of, well, bit by bit, because, well, we'd holy war for it, I suppose, at that point. Right. But the first war will be an invade kingdom war for West Francia. Now, can we get this murder plot to happen? Yikes. It's a very low success chance. Let's do the feast first. First we feast. First we feast. I don't think it will with an emperor, though. What do you mean, Neil? That's a big baguette. God, Operation Baguette. Not war yet, unfortunately. Gotta wait until that Exalted Among Men gets hit, right? Gotta wait for that. Do our feast, which will maybe help us get there. Administration welcomed. Okay, good stuff by my steward. Love it. Got her swaying. This it's unfortunate it got discovered. His resistance is quite high. quite high. I forget if we had anyone in here with a hook. I thought we did. That was a couple generations ago, so very possible we don't anymore. And it looks like we don't anymore, actually. Lots of people we can convince, though, so that's promising. Want to have the war before Aquitaine take both it and West Francia? Well, because if we war for... I guess we could do it that way instead. Yeah, we could do it that way instead. True, that way we play it safe. Good point, Shakal, good point. I don't think you need West Francia to avenge the Battle of Tours. No, I don't. It was just a land grab at that point. But yeah, we can war for Aquitaine and then take the rest. Oh, I see, Neil. Yeah, let's play it safe then. Let's play it safe. Italy has a weird shape. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, I'd rather Italy have this than France. The scheme is gaining some more supporters, which is good. That success chance, though. Again, we need some events that'll improve the success chance. And he continues to gain more territory. Now, what happens here? Succession isn't going to tear them apart or anything. He's getting old, too. He's getting old, too. Fair enough. Do we have the money we need to host a feast? We do indeed. Let's go for it. Ooh. Benoit, my agent at Emperor Louis's court has been discovered. Now the Emperor has placed him under lock and key. Dude, are you serious? Curse Emperor Louis and his spy master. Must be quite capable. Must be quite capable. Kessia Sakura Zawadzka. Thank you very much for that super chat. I hope I didn't butcher your name too much. Kessia Sakura Zawadzka. Let me know if I did. Yo, I'm from Poland. Don't crush us too hard in the future. Our nation has basically just started growing. Well, thank you very much. I will take that plea into account as I expand into Europe. But seriously, thank you very much for that. Greatly helps the channel, greatly helps the live stream, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that super chat. But yes, let's host that feast now to celebrate not just the super chat, but also our coming of age a year later. But we have the money now. Let's send the invitations and hopefully gain the prestige we need for that war we want to declare. A cheery gathering. Let us welcome our friends. Who has shown up? Almost everybody. Man, this is a big party. This is a big party, and most people like us. It is such a joy to see my friend Emir Mikhail. Once again, we eat, drink, and sing together, as if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this would still have been one of the greatest feasts I have ever been to. Ah, what would life be without Mikhail? I mean, that helps our stress. Too bad we're not stressed out right now. Too bad. Yeah, his spy master we could... Ooh. Let's see if we can bribe him right now. I think his spy master is... Damn. He was willing to accept until right now. Patience is not a virtue, folks. You're being lied to. Oh, you know what? It must just be because I don't have enough money. Okay, that's okay. Just gotta make that money, and then we'll convince him, and then he won't be interrupting our capabilities as much. We should be scheming to kill our childhood bully first, not some foreign emperor. No. Our childhood bully... He's petty and pointless. This is the future of our family. I did a good job. All right, well, glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear I got the name right-ish, at least. While I'm talking to people over dinner, Noor leans over. I wish I knew how to sound as clever as you do, Malik al-Muazzam Ismail Ababwa. Well, for one, saying a full name like that while being my mother is maybe a little awkward. I wipe the soup off my chin and smile an intelligent-looking smile. She recognizes true intellect, I see. Good stuff. Devin, you're headed off. I have to go. Please promise me you'll have a good stream, and day I will watch this back. Well, Devin, thanks for dropping by. We'll have a great stream. Things will go fantastically, and you'll see it all in VOD. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. And YouTube, Sarko, yeah, what happened? What happened to your chip here? All right, good job swaying over here. Faction targeting me has disbanded. Excellent. These agents, man, joining and removing. This is a worrying situation, and he's getting older and older. This, honestly... At one point, this might not even be an important scheme. Oh no. All over my new shirt. We could all tell Malika al-Muazzam Ziba had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. My wife here. My beautiful wife. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I'm covered in stinking vomit. Man, that hurts my prestige. God damn. Higher standards of courtesy for 5 years improves prestige. It'll make up for our loss. Or, ha, what a show you put on. Gains opinion of me. No, you puked on me in a feast. Both of these give me stress because I'm humble and I'm diligent. But no. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. We are the people in charge of this realm. If we are to express our high levels of diplomacy, we can't go around acting like this. Control yourself. At least didn't get on your cape, yeah, ain't that the truth? God damn. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Ziba. Come on. Higher standards of courtesy at least will help counteract that. We are very close to being exalted among men. As my guests depart. Yeah, I can pet my dog, you're right. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Halima to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Yeah, one wife is at least good for something, right? Until next time. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, I should start some seductions, you're right. We've already got our heir in order, so that's good. Our beautiful wife over here. Here, let's make up for... well, hold on. Let me check the need for... swaying first. Still working on some swaying here. Still working on some swaying, which I don't think we should downplay the importance of. We'll do the baby making shortly because I think there aren't that many alliances to be found at the moment either way. If I check me, okay, Badayat has claims, not an alliance here. If I check my... Well, no, these guys won't do anything for me. We'll look into that after. I think I need to do some swaying because, again, we need to have a higher... Like, we need a larger army, right? Whip her with the... Oh, no. Asexual is not aromantic. Yep. It does make it harder, though. It does make it harder. It adds... it applies a negative penalty. A modifier. It has become a habit to walk Habibi daily, and I'm not sure which of us enjoys the fresh air and sun the most. Habibi bounds ahead and looks back at me and barks as if to say, catch up. And on we walk. Good. That'll be good for my health. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, the wives can wait. We have many years ahead of us. Let's deal with these upset vassals and stuff, right? We'll need all the strength we can get if we're going to go into this war. And again, I mean, if he dies before we declare war, that would be ideal. I think I need to wait for that. I don't want to happen here what happened with Asturias. That would make... Oh, that would just... Honestly, we would live the rest of our life without being able to invade a kingdom. Commander improved significantly. Good work, good work. And our knights are going to be pretty good, aren't they? We'll take a look at them. 18, 17, 16. Okay, they're not the greatest. They're not the greatest. I've seen like 30 pluses. Well, if I declare the war for the kingdom... The thing is, if I declare small wars, a truce will prevent us from declaring another war for a long time. Oh, another feast. Oh, look at that. Emir Yahya converted from Visigothic to Maghrebi. Nice. That worked out. That's because we converted the culture over here in a previous lifetime. Finished this lifetime, but that's good to see. And hopefully he will spread that Maghrebiness across the board. Over here, maybe we should stop converting culture then. Save our time and convert culture elsewhere. Let's go ahead and attend this. My brother-in-law. He likes us. Wouldn't be plotting anything against us. Well, the truce will expire when he dies, if he dies after these wars are done. If he dies during the wars... I mean, I'd have to murder him anyway. It's tempting. It is tempting. It is tempting. Gotta be 18 first for that cape. A question of loyalty. Oh, no. No, my wife, Malik al-Muazzama Zibba, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. I've always worried that her insatiable appetite was a general one, and not just for me. Could the child belong to someone else? I think I should look into this discreetly. Let's take a look at our council here. Have you helping with my exploration here? Oh, it's not going to help by enough. All war and business as a babe, all party as an adult. Yeah, basically, Natalie. Yaya's coat of arms is snazzy. I should check it out again.
No, not necessarily cheating. She's not necessarily cheating. Let's not jump to the worst possible conclusion. We got to be diligent. I see that this stress is because of impatience, but it is diligent, I think, to look into this. Let's see if we find anything out. Counselor and Spy Master. Yeah, our Spy Master is pretty good. Ooh, you must understand. I never want to hurt you. Tears are streaming down Malika al-Muazzama Ziba's face. After a drawn-out silence, she finally admits it. Ghanim is the true father of my child. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. First you puke on me, then you puke on our relationship. If I expose her, who are we? This is a big one. This is the secondary one, yeah. Who are we? Yeah, at least we have a legitimate genius child. Humble, impatient, diligent. Oof, none of those really tell us one way or the other. Hi. Son of Sheikh Razik. See, I hesitate to punish... I mean, he should have known better, too. I don't know, Jeffrey, I don't know if a humble man is quiet about it. You know, like, I see what you're getting at, but this is a big deal, right? This is not like a small... We're not just, you know, regular folk having a domestic issue here. Secret it and use it for blackmail. That is something I was thinking about. She is not entirely incapable, right? We do have to worry about her if she lives. We could just say she doesn't live. Kill them both as traitors. Now the thing is, I don't know if infidelity will allow me to execute her without incurring tyranny. Shunned. Shunned and only shunned. We're also impatient. You're true, we are also impatient. Yeah, it's against our diligence, because, yeah, the risk of another man's child being the heir, yeah, there's, you know what, I think this is the end of an unfortunate, this is very unfortunate, because she is beautiful, would have had great kids, but had to be this way. Everyone will know of your infidelity, and we gotta follow Ghanim as well. I have exposed Malika al-Muazzama's relationship with Ghanim. Meanwhile, we're at a feast. What about her family? She's a lowborn, so her family is irrelevant to us. If it's a daughter, it's a good tool for another alliance. Sure, yeah, but no, I don't think I want to keep that as a secret. We will punish her. We'll have to punish her. Maybe he was trying to help you, having more heirs. Oh my God, Esteban. No, no, only I can do that. Only I, the conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next. Oh no, we're gonna die of obesity. My vassal Sheikh Minna goes on and on about friendship, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? Probably are, but we could yeah, go on. My Allama is missing an arm. You're right. You're right. Please do go on. He must have been wounded in some war, some internal war. Okay, this guy is an adulterer. How could Malika al-Muazzama Ziba share her bed with another? How could she betray me like this? Perhaps I will never know her reasons, but there seems to be no doubt about her guilt. Oh. I could divorce her. Okay, what do we do over here? What do we do over here? Divorce her head from her body. Oh, God. I think we already talked about this. I think we already know what the play is here. Ghanim is already my rival. Well, he's going to pay the price for that. I could get them to stop being lovers, still send them into jail. If she refuses to end the affair, I'll be able to throw her in jail without being considered a tyrant. Keep her and use her to marry off her children. I mean, that is a thought, but is that really how I deal with betrayal? Letting her live? Remember, we are dreaded, right? One of the first things we did as a 2-month-old was execute a bunch of prisoners. Let's not forget that as well. In the interest of role-playing. In the interest of role-playing. We can always find more wives. Break it off or there will be consequences? No, break it off and there will be consequences. Exactly, Neil, yeah. I don't need time to think. I will make my demands and either way we'll throw them in jail and execute them. Tyranny is always the easier solution. Now that the whole story is out in the open, my wife and her womanizer are about to face the consequence of their actions. I tire of this farce. I should consider divorcing Malika. Yep, definitely should. Ziba remains still and silent as I make my demand, tears trailing down her cheeks. But when she finally speaks, her words are not what I expected. I am sorry, but I cannot do it. I would rather spend the rest of my days in the dungeons than deny my feelings for Ghadim. If you hate me so much, if you want to see me suffer, so be it. Fine, have it your way, you lecherous strumpet. Oh my lord. Honestly, how dare she? How dare she? She's made her choice, exactly. She's made her choice. First, torture. Her Grand Alama is not going to be too happy about that. How not? How not? She's an adulterer. Let's get that done first. Why complicate matters? Exactly. There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable, but not as unforgettable as the pain Malika al-Muazzama Ziba is soon to experience. It had to be done. The catchphrase of this playthrough. Divorce her as well. Of course, it'll cost me a bit of piety. And last step is to execute her. Behead. No firewood this time around. No firewood this time around. 12 million years in the dungeon. Executed on my orders. Firewood indeed, oh my god. Yeah, it had to be done. I still want to make a mug with those words on it. Okay, well that's that taken care of. And who was the man involved here? What was his name? Do I have him pinned? Yes, Ghanim Fatimid. 8% chance of succeeding. Not ideal. Could have him murdered instead. It would cancel my scheme to murder Emperor Louis, though. Yeah, I guess I did, Syraxis. No mercy. No mercy. I think that's the first actual act of tyranny I've seen someone do. Yeah, gotta get into character, right? Gotta get into character. Maximum dread. You don't hit dread 100 twice in a lifetime as a young child without doing heinous things like that. For the family, it had to be done. Indeed. I'm not going to abandon my scheme because we want to, well, not advice bastards. How do I try to imprison him? If I fail here, you leave the court. 8% isn't good enough. His intrigue is what's helping him. What about our own situation here? I guess it's a personal intrigue thing. Even with our wife's help, we won't be able to try to murder him. We could try to murder him, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I have the Emperor Louis murder plot right now. If I abandon that, then it'll be a long time before we're able to try murdering him again. Life of Rose Angel, how do you mean? Yeah, we might be diplomats, but it doesn't change our history, right? It doesn't change how we deal with the people that have wronged us. Diplomacy is two types of things. Two types of things. Besides, she wasn't our wife when we executed her. But we need to find a wife. Our piety is dropping significantly here. Potential alliance over here. Can we find someone else who is beautiful? Replace her right away. Ugh, she's too young. Way too young. Okay, if we just look for inheritable traits, because we do want to make sure we're having kids as well, right? Like, we don't want to hold off on that for too long. We already have a genius child. We don't need to up that anymore. Eldura over here. That's some pretty good stewardship, actually. Have you invested much in trying to murder Lord Baguette, though? Not too much, but time is of the essence. Time is of the essence, too. Time for a Hajj. Piety is not in the worst case scenario right now. We could go on the Hajj, purify us of our sins. We have no sins. We tried being diplomatic with an axe. The talks failed. Oh, I see. Life of Rose Angel. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind romancing my wife who hasn't stabbed me in the back. But if someone stabs me in the back, you know, apparently I stabbed them across the throat. Romance is totally still a part of the picture, but she cheated on us and then refused. We gave her a chance, and she proudly proclaimed that she would rather spend all her life in a dungeon. So, you know. The Fasid Emirate, there's an alliance to be had there, but she's 2, so no kids for a long time. Robust, though. Might not be a bad idea to kind of get that betrothal going. Sure, maybe we do that. This would result in good kids. Oh no, but that's our rival, isn't he? Oh, I guess not. Thought we hated each other. Oh, I guess not. Fair enough. It was her own doing. Yeah, sure, in that case, let's go ahead and arrange this betrothal. Eventually it'll bear fruit. And we'll hold off on any others. For now, let's keep the swaying going, and we'll do a little bit of romancing of our wife after, I think, one loop of this swaying is done. Up over here, again, with our thing here. This guy still refuses because we don't have enough money. But we are almost there. Again, I'd like to see his death before we declare this war, in case things go wrong. Was that because you demoted her from first wife? Nah. Nah. She knows how it works. There's our alliance formed. Excellent. It might be. Ooh, nice. What are our numbers looking like here? Similar. Might want to improve my my men-at-arms again. Manage my pinned characters? Yeah, maybe. Might not be a bad idea. Sheikh Firuz announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Wali Muzaffaruddin looks ready to burst with frustration. In between grumbles from his stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. He's making a fool of himself. Or he has a point. Where is our food? I mean, I'm not a glutton or anything. So he's making a fool of himself. Pregnant woman is an adulterer if she's with the wrong man, so execution is... well, now she is no wife. Well, I mean, she wasn't our wife either, like I said, when we executed her. Who are some of these people, honestly? It's the downside of having too many pins over too long a time. Fornicator. I mean, she might actually not make a bad wife. Oh, she's 48. Too old. Returning home. What a feast. I will remember the days spent in Sheikh Firuz's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as a lord of the realm. I really hope there's an update coming soon that appropriately adjusts alcohol with Muslim characters. There we go, furthering our diplomacy even further. Eager Reveler has helped a significant bit. I mean, that's huge. That's really quite good. And we're about to get our first focus point as well. Good stuff. Enough money now to invite you to the scheme. Let's go for it. Oh, hold Duke. Is it time for a cape? Asking the important questions again. Yes, it is. A royal cloak. Beautiful. Ooh, beard. Gonna spend the rest of my time in this barber shop here. Beaded. Single braid. I like this. I don't mind. I like this a lot. The wavy, pointy beard. I like... Oh, long, straight, rough beard. I like this as well. There's some good beard options. I also like the full curly beard. The long, wavy beard is nice, too. Ooh. Ooh. Big, bushy beard? Yes. I think we found the winner here for now, at least. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it should be very good for our future feasts for sure. Cape, beard, dog, living the dream. Yeah, let's see if we can't get a nicer... There was a red... Let's see. High nobility for sure. I think I preferred this one. With that giant turban, I don't think we can change the color of the turban, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. Ooh, this is a little small for my liking. Yeah, the turban's got to be green, and our clothes are yellow and red. Indian robes are pretty good. I don't think we can change... Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Change our clothes, you mean. Indian high nobility? Ooh. But they are distinctly Indian looking. They don't look... too Arabic. Well, they look like, you know, Arabic through Indian, what's it called? Evolution, so to speak. Alright, this is good. Still at 5%. We need some events over here. 11 months, though. Yikes, I really hope some events come up soon. Sheikh Razik has improved. Good stuff. Faction targeting me has disbanded. Good stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to convince more people to join us as well. Empress, his wife, might be able to join us. We need a little bit of money. Oh, pretty soon. There it is. Will not accept. Oh. Terrified by Emperor Louis. That's why. It's because he's terrifying. It's because he's terrifying. Christian, I went for a cape and I got a beard. You can buy everything in there. So accurate. So accurate. The Abbasid outfits, maybe I'll check those out. You. How much do I have to pay you? 150. We'll be able to afford that soon enough. I think we can convince him. We might be able to convince him to join in. But we need some more money first. Things are going pretty well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our focus point here as well. Thoughtful, benevolent intent, firm hand, befriend, or groomed to rule. I would like to work towards August 1st. Indo-Arabic, Indo-Muslim, I would say. It's like Mughal kind of art. Indo-Arabic, I guess, is fair, yeah. Is the term to use. Let's go ahead with firm hand. I think we just displayed our firm hand moments ago. Right? So firm hand first, get that extra prestige from our dread, and then work towards August 1st. We might get befriend en route as well. It'll prevent people from joining factions against us. And groomed to rule is great as well when we have kids. So maybe we do firm hand, groomed to ruled, and then back down August. Is what I'm thinking. Firm hand. Let's do it. Help our prestige gain. Wow, 21.25 per month. Yikes. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. And this is almost done as well. 2 years until we're done. I'm overjoyed. I made it to see the cape. Alas, I must sign off. End the stream epically, my friends. Well, I'm glad you could make it, Natalie. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Glad you could make it. I hope to see you tomorrow as well. Emir Yaya. There we go. There's that sway. Excellent. We can stop our efforts now. Let's see who else. Looks like our dog is getting involved in the council meetings again. Emir Ibrahim over here. Might be a good idea to improve relations a little bit. Yeah, he's the last one, and then we can start romancing our wife. And then we can start romancing our wife. A firm axe hand. Sure. One step of swaying you, buddy. 10 months, not bad. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting with my... dog. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Habibi approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. She does not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. Now, she will join me. She will join me. Who needs befriend when you have a whip? That's my best friend. For real, the Berber barbers better be an actual company in Morocco or I'll be very sad. Now I'm tempted to Google it. I'm sorry, Malik al-Muazzam Ismail Ababwa, says my Chancellor Sultan Abdullah. I have to disagree with you. Grrr. Habibi gives a guttural growl and Sultan Abdullah jerks back, looking from the dog to me and back. On second thought, I think it's a great idea. Such a good girl, Habibi. Such a good girl. Nisarg, unfortunately, I cannot read that. I'm gonna need it in English, please. Akbar al-Mahad is an experienced fighter. Oh, damn, he is. Good sir. Will you join my court? Not that expensive. Zaidi, Maghrebi, and a good fighter? Yeah. My cousin was slain in battle? No. He was no landholder. We weren't close, but still a cousin. Boiling anger. Yo, that anger management. No joke here. You might be a Malik al-Muazzam, but you are also an impotent knave. The unprovoked anger expressed by my vassal Sheikh Ashraf comes as a complete surprise. He has been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this... Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, those were dog emojis. Oh. Oh, I see them now. Okay. They didn't read very clear. That even he struggles. It's calming. Who are you, man? I'll keep an eye on you. It's capable steward. Okay. Look at his face, though. Look at this guy. Look at this little grumpy guy. That is a daring insult, isn't it? Okay. Okay, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on him. My glory is widely known. We are exalted among men. My beard is huge. Damn right it is. Look at that. Look at that glory. We're gaining some weight, aren't we? We should go on another hunt, maybe. Tourney troubles. As Malik al-Muazzam, I have been obliged to attend a local sparring tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My rival and vassal, Wali Ghanim, is here, and as always, is being an insufferable lout. His constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my friend Emir Mikhail is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. Oh man, I'm gonna push. This is the Ghanim. This is the Ghanim. Your beard must be what pushed you to renown to exalted among men. Makes perfect sense. The timing is impeccable. Becomes my nemesis. Wait, is this a different Ghanim? No, it's not. It's the same Ghanim. His outfit has just changed. Can I imprison him now? Might succeed. Well, before we imprison him, let's push him into... Let's do it. Oh, you hate me? You hate me? I'll show you, buddy. I'll show you. Aw, 9% chance to succeed now. I should have just gone for it. Once more, my impatience. I wanted to shove him. Well, yeah, we'll be killing him. Don't worry. Once this current scheme is done, we'll be murdering him. 4 months left. I don't think we're gonna succeed over here. I have some money set aside to convince some other people. This guy especially. I need 150. Yikes! We're not gonna make. We're just barely gonna have the money. All right. A curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Allah know that I was cursed the day I met Matthias. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that cold-hearted churl to his grave. Very well, one of my rivals has died. Oh yeah, good point, Ricky. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm his nemesis. Another agent joined. Excellent. No events or anything to help this scheme along, eh? Okay, let's go ahead and invite... Really? I can't convince you even with a bribe? Yikes. That gold means nothing to him. Fair enough. So, Whitbur it has to be. Not that expensive. Who else? Who else can we bring in? The further down we go, the weaker their success chance impact is. 38%. Okay, that's better. That's better. Who else? Goneriu. Bring you in as well, buddy. Let that one go through first before we invite yet another person. Yeah, didn't think we had the money. I didn't want to get the wrong person. We're almost there. In a day's time or so, like in a month's time, we'll have enough money to convince them as well. 58% success chance, okay. Not great, not terrible. Matthias, I don't know who that... That's the thing, it's like, we start to lose track of some of the people. We have so many rivals and stuff. You're probably the least stressed emperor in the world right now. Yeah, we're pretty chill, you know. We're pretty chill for someone who's been through the stuff that we've been through of these last couple of days, last couple of months. Let's see, who can I invite here? Again, higher is better. Who is this? What is this? Malika al-Muazama Halama gained the train pregnant. Great. Another genius, perhaps? I'm so proud of our first son here, of our heir. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and see who else we can invite, though. That last-minute boost to our scheming. I don't think anybody higher up will be affordable. Ooh, almost. Success chance of 21 versus 17. Okay. Okay, and over here, 22. He's too expensive for us to get. We only have 2 months of income, though, so we're not going to have enough money for some of these guys. No. No, no, no. The Duke is doing nothing for this scheme. Yeah, exactly, right? Al-Malik al-Muazzam al-Chillax. God damn it. Huge chance of being found out, though. Yeah. Yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. 17, I guess, is the best we have here. Let's go for it. Get you in here. Them all in here. 57%. I mean, it's higher than 50, right? It's a dice roll at the end of the day. 73%. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby at all. Any important issues over here? Low control. Hopefully our vassals will take care of that. Gun him. Still can't imprison you. Expired hook. 1 more month. Any last minute convincing we can do? Nope. Alright, so be it. 73% isn't bad, actually. 73% is not bad. Yeah. This might be okay. This might be okay. We'll find out soon, I guess. Spy Master's looking for secrets. He was... Oh, you know what? Did I change him? Good catch. No, he is not supporting schemes. Oh, well, here it is. Let's see. I want to see this. 73.88. 86.95. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. He wasn't looking for secrets, but he was disrupting schemes, not supporting schemes. God damn. Well, it's okay. That's a decent success chance, I would say. Hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully it'll work out. And hopefully we won't get found out. The secrecy is still 95%, so pray to those dice gods, folks. Pray to those dice gods. Maybe put your wife on it too. My wife, I believe, is on court intrigue, yeah. She's not the greatest at it, which is why it seems so, like, impactless. And no, it's not XCOM percentages in Crusader Kings, so we should be okay. Okay, next step will be to gather our wealth, and then push. Again, we are exalted among men. Loyalty or fear? As their Malik al-Muazzam, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty, making me a generous liege. Don't know about that. Fear is a far more effective tool. That's kind of the angle we've been playing, where I have more important men to impress. Okay, who are you? This will improve Emperor Louis' opinion of me? Yeah, why not both? This is interesting. Being humble will give us some stress over here. Who are you? Not all that powerful. Not all that capable either. Fear is a far more effective tool. I think it plays to how we've been behaving. And again, even though it adds to our stress, I'm going to stick to that role playing, right, and try to keep that in mind. I don't want to just play the numbers. Generous liege hurts our vassal taxes, but whatever. Fear is a far more effective tool, as we have shown time and time again. There you go. No factions in my watch. Almost time for this murder over here. Yeah, this guy's powerful. He's a powerful emperor. He's also old. Here it goes. Here it goes. Accosted. My agents have scheduled a journey for Emperor Louis, which will take them through dark woods. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping into the dark soil. Y'all ready for this? Oh, the woods can be such a dangerous place. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes! Emperor Louis has left this world, sent off by a bandit's blade. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Emperor Louis was tragically slain in the melee. The bandits are now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. My two problems solved each other. Wonderful. Wonderful. Louis II of Francia is now emperor. His military strength is weakened significantly. It went from 9,000 to just under 7,000. Again, some things he will have to deal with as he deals with a war to the south as well. If we declare a war... Oh, what is this? Where's my Invade Kingdom War option? Do I have to give it some time? I do not like that. Oh, he doesn't hold a kingdom title. Oh, he holds the Kingdom of West Francia. Who holds the Kingdom of Aquitaine? I think we have to wait a little while for the game to figure out what's happened here. The tyrant is dead. But let's see. Let's see what the situation is in terms of the vassals of the current emperor. Yeah, everybody hates him. Everybody hates him. Good stuff. Good stuff. Money needs to be made. We should maybe consider... I don't know if we need economic buildings per se. I saw that suggestion come through. I just think we need time. What we did was we spent a lot of money back to back to back to back, convincing people to join that plot. Improving our men-at-arms. We had that small war to the south over here. Lots of things we spent money on, but we're making money quickly enough. We could improve some of our economic buildings, but when we go on this war here, I think we're pretty well capable. The Emperor is craven. Yeah, let's see. They're craven, they're callous, and they're zealous. Okay, good to know. Good with money, but let me check something here. Let's let time go forward by a little bit. Let's say until the 10th of September. There we go. Invade Kingdom. Oh, just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. So we can invade the Kingdom of Aquitaine and then also push for everything else we can gain at the same time. And then afterwards we can do a holy war for the kingdom if we need to. Oh, we can't for Francia. It's okay. We'll do it step by step if we have to. But Aquitaine is the Invade Kingdom war we shall do. The other thing we need to do, of course, let's not forget, is gun him over here. We cannot imprison him, so we must take care of him using other means. But all of that and southern Francia will be taken care of next time, folks. This is, as some of you have probably looked at the time and seen, where we're going to call it. Today's session was a very interesting one. Yeah, Marx might be dangerous, you're right. But yeah, he does have a fair bit of money. Good catch. We should be careful. We will spend some time accumulating wealth at the beginning of the next session. But we'll be able to bring in our own mercenaries, bring in our holy order. We'll be able to do a lot if we declare a holy war for the Kingdom of Aquitaine or do it the other way around. We'll figure out what order we want to take. We'll also take a look at getting some more alliances going, maybe. The Aghlabid Sultanate has suffered significantly. Maybe Mazab or something. But we'll see what we can do. But next session, for sure, we'll be going to war with Francia, and all of France will burn. What are the chances? It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. We're approaching the new millennium as well. We've almost got hereditary rule 20 months away, so we have to pick our next fascination. Hopefully, we're just superior in quality to these guys. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's not going to be an easy fight, which is what I'm most interested in, most excited for, I suppose. Wild Cloak, yes, I will be playing Hammerting tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll explain more when the time comes tomorrow, and I'll be tweeting about it today as well. Folks, again, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the like button. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. If you're watching the VOD, don't hesitate to leave a like as well. Again, makes a massive difference all the same. I want to say a big old thanks, of course, to all of you who were able to join in today and watch these adventures. A relatively peaceful session as far as, you know, the traditional sense of war is concerned, though dealing with our cheating ex-wife was an issue. We've got some rivals we had to deal with. Childhood was a good time. Next session will be the exact opposite, where we'll be doing nothing but spilling a bunch of Frankish blood. Again, a big thanks for the super chat from earlier as well. Again, those things help keep these streams alive, so I greatly appreciate it. And of course, we cannot call it a session ever without giving a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who have been supporting this channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running super smoothly, much like our life right now, from 2 months old to 18 plus. You know, pretty good. So thank you to all the channel members and patrons, and of course, a big thanks to everybody who's been watching. Peaceful, you killed a pregnant woman. Yeah, I mean, you know, the different kind of war. Great stream as always, says Jazzy B. Glad to hear it. Good stream, good indeed. Thank you, Neil. Very glad to hear that, because you're living in Hispania at the end of the millennium. Wait, what did I missed something? I feel like I missed context there. Nice job. Can't wait for the next episode. Me neither. Next episode's going to be violent as all hell. Next episode's going to be, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous about next episode. Things could go sideways in this war, and if we push too hard, things might fall apart from the inside, right? Our dread is keeping people in check, but who knows what'll happen? 6K gold is a bit cheaty, you think? Yeah, we'll find out. That's a parody of a song from Rent. Oh, I last watched Rent over a decade ago, it feels like. Folks, again, we'll be streaming tomorrow, same time as today. We're going to be playing Hammer Ting, which is a very fun dwarf-focused colony builder type game. It's gonna be a great time tomorrow. So if I'm gonna see you tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow. If you're not joining tomorrow, I might catch you in the Discord. Again, throwing the link in the chat. It is in the description down below as well. And if not either of those, then I'll catch you next week, same time on Monday. Well, keep in mind, daylight savings happens for North America this coming weekend. So it'll be 10 a.m. Eastern time for me, but I don't know what time that'll be for the rest of you. Jizukt, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much for subscribing, coming in right at the death there. Greatly appreciate it, folks. Again, if you've been enjoying the strategy gaming on the channel, the Crusader Kings on the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe as well. Lots of that action on the channel always. With all that said, until next time, whenever that might be, cheers.